Hello!
Wait, I should probably put like
Hello!
spooky music on because we're in the void right now, and like there's no music on here.
Yeah, music sounds like a good idea,
Yeah.
personally.
Well, first I was like, oh, we'll be on the
Hello?
other screen, so like we'll just have like, you know, just my regular
Hello?
background music. Hello, Mr. Obama.
I put on the spooky lo-fi, because I like it.
That's why I'm going. Lo-fi girl Halloween. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's good.
all right.
It's good.
I need whoever is like slamming slabs of concrete outside my house right now to stop.
They gotta cease. They gotta get out of here with that
I feel
shit.
like they literally just started it. They'd be knowing my days were stressful already.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
very funny.
of course. They gotta add to it. What are they gonna
God,
do? Just like make things
they're the
easier
ones
on
that broke my
you?
headphones, actually.
Those fuckers.
Those
I'm gonna
fuckers.
beat
And
them
my
up
light
for
and my
you.
light bulb. They broke my light bulb too.
They broke your light bulb, they broke your headset.
hmm
Now they're out slamming concrete in the streets.
Like, what's the big deal? What is the big deal? You hate me that much? You hate
Rhymes.
to see a girl boss winning? You should sue them. I would.
Hello, Rosie. Hello, Alpha. Hello, Coyote. Hello, Frog. Hello, Ally. Hello, Asteria, I believe I saw earlier.
Maybe,
Hello?
hopefully.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
We're here
Hey.
and next to each other.
We are. You can touch as me.
I can.
Ooh.
I'm hesitant to because I don't know exactly where my hand is gonna go and I really don't want to like accidentally grab your boobs, so I'm really hesitant to do that. Uh the women.
I'll stay still.
Eek.
You kind of like smacks my shoulder there on my screen. You kind of went like, and wiped your hand down my shoulder.
Okay, bye, Rosie.
Bye.
It's the SCP known as the Inconveniently Loud Man.
Fucking,
That
what did we
fucker.
say? Robert. Fucking Robert. The source of all my problems is Robert.
Robert, the source of all of your problems.
Yeah. All the problems someone would say is you inflicted is actually Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's always Robert. It's always him, that
Fucking Robert.
fucker. Hate
I
him.
can't believe you, Robert. Hate him.
Hello, Vamps.
Hello.
I'm a little guy.
You're such a cute little guy.
I'm standing on a box currently.
Yeah. You were very much like stood on a step stool for me.
Yeah, I'm
And I
up on
like
a
all
little
the
step
way in the
stool.
front. I'm like mid ground, you're foreground. You know? Charliie put the onions in it. That's where onions belong. In the soup. Well cooked. Slightly
Mm-hmm.
sweet. Not raw and in my mouth.
I I'm gonna give French onion soup another chance when someone else makes it, but currently it is don't like it. I've tried making it
Okay, I
myself.
don't see the appeal of it. I'm gonna be so real.
It's like just the like less oniony version of things. And it's
There's
like
just like so many better soups you can make with all
yeah.
those onions. Um
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't see the appeal. What is it like? It's like a broth with like I understand the onions are cooked very long and very slow,
Mhm.
but it's like broth, onions, and cheese.
Yeah, and the main appeal is like a fuck ton of cheese on top. And while I do
Mhm.
like a fuck ton of cheese,
Just make a fondue
yeah.
and dip some onion in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like there's other
Yeah.
soups that warrant my onions. Sorry, the French, but I'm not really
Sorry to the French
the
as a
French and their
collective.
onion soup. Yeah.
Mhm. Sorry to all of them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Why? I just am.
It's just when there's like leek and potato soup, that just is so intensely, beautifully onion flavored.
And it's also nutritious. I don't see,
Yeah,
like, the nutritious value of onion soup. Because what it's just water and onion that
it's water and
you've
onions
cooked
and
it so
cheese
hard.
and
And
bread.
cheese. And bread. I mean, the bread's the addition, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a necessary addition. I believe that, like,
Mm-hmm.
that's, like,
Crusty bread.
a necessary accoutrement.
You need soup with bread. Or some sort
Mm-hmm.
of bread-like.
That's so true. I've still not had leek and potato soup fully blended. I don't own an immersion blender. I've blended it more this time than I previously would, but I don't have an immersion blender, so I can't fully blend it because I'm not
I
waiting to let my soup cool. I'm not doing, and then reheating it again. I'm not fucking doing that. As
Yeah.
soup gets done, it
You
is
know I
going
have
in my
issues with
mouth
texture.
immediately.
So real. Yeah. That's where it like toes on like the stew line for me of like I
Mm.
want that to have a thick creamy sauce with it. You know?
Yeah,
You know me and textures. Me and textures sometimes don't get along.
yeah.
So I do like my soups to be thoroughly blended,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm aware that they are like with chunks in, you know?
Yeah. No,
But
that's
I
fair.
agree, potato is a better soup base. I think onions and garlic are quite necessary to
Mm.
most things like soup. I feel like they shouldn't be the main.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Soup is, I don't know, soup is good. There's a lot of soups that I think just aren't my thing. I want
Hmm.
I believe in myself to someday achieve a cheddar broccoli soup that I can make that I enjoy because I like different restaurant cheddar broccoli soups, but
Hmm.
I've tried to make it I think twice now, and each time it just I mean it tastes amazing,
Hmm.
but it destroys the insides of anyone who eats it, and I can't.
Yeah, I
But
think
but
that
when I
might
have
be like
store bought,
the dairy.
yeah, but when I have store bought cheddar broccoli soup, it doesn't happen, and I don't.
Just like
Might
crush
be
some
more aged
lactase
cheddar,
in there.
yeah. To
We
crush the
do.
lactate into the
Yeah,
soup.
yeah.
That's
Um,
funny.
Thank you. We do a broccoli and Stilton soup, which is
And
like
what?
Stilton. It's a cheese. Um,
Hmm.
it's a blue cheese. So
Um.
it is, you know, for it's either you like it or you hate it, you know, but broccoli and Stilton is
Yeah.
very good. I like it. I think I'd
Hmm.
like broccoli and cheddar.
B, may I have another bowl of fuck me up? It did, in fact, all get eaten, which I think is pretty insane considering it gave everyone stomach troubles.
People consistently eat things that give them stomach troubles because they
Taco
taste good.
Bell's in business.
Taco
That's
Bell is in
all.
business. Uh,
I don't eat there, but you know, I actually.
I've never ate there.
Eh, well, the you know how I feel about fast food places in general,
Mhm.
which is
You can
that
make it cheaper and better.
we have yeah, one, I know how to cook, I can make it cheaper and better at home. Two, the deal when you go into a fast food restaurant, you are going in there having the deal that what you are getting is garbage. But you
Mhm.
are not going to spend a lot of money or time to acquire the garbage. Um, that deal is being broken constantly at every fast food restaurant now, where it takes a long time, it's expensive, it's still garbage, and I
Mhm.
have the added little like flavor on top of knowing that whoever made it is being mistreated, and it's like great. Why would I eat here? Where is your one thing on the pro list? Because you put
Where's the
all the
redeeming
things,
quality?
you put everything on the con list. Good morning, Shaker. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Um,
Yeah, I can't think of like a chain I eat from. I eat from like a local place that is like very
mhm.
cheap consistently, but also
Yeah.
good. Except for the fact they took away my ability to get a halloumi burger, and I curse them for that.
Um, I think that the most consistent place I eat at that's like a chain would be Costco, and it's because like it is actually cheap. And also, their employees at the very least get times away from work to be with family, and they immediately get holidays off. And like that's pretty
It's
cool.
not the same equivalent as like a McDonald's or some
Oh.
shit. Like
No, where
it's very
people are,
different.
yeah, they're not
Very different
fighting to
standard.
have time with their families. They
Mhm.
Costco like closes pretty early and has like the majority of Sunday is off so that all their employees can have time off. And most holidays they are closed cuz
I miss Costco poutine.
me too. Oh my god, I want to go back to Canada. I want poutine.
I want to go back to Canada so bad.
Ugh,
They should fund us to go back to Canada.
they should. Who is
We can
they?
write it
You
off as a
know.
business expense. They, omnipotent to they.
The proto fast food if someone else makes it and that's about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And even then, there's like other options to that.
There's other options for low effort food that I would like. There's like few foods that I won't put up with making myself or just getting in like a frozen version. And it's basically French fries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't want to be
Because
chopping all that for
no,
a mediocre French fry.
making French fries at home is such a pain. And then you have a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
oil you have to figure out what to do with. And even then with French fries, I won't go to a lot of places for French fries.
Mm-hmm. In England, I know America, like my idea of American like frozen foods is that they're not very good in terms of like quality.
Uh,
Don't know how true that is, but I
mm,
know in England our like ready meals are like a lot more consistent
mm.
in being good food that's
A
that's
lot of ready
well
meals are
made.
not great.
Yeah, like we
Hmm.
have ready-made like curries and stuff and Italian
Ooh.
food and like you can microwave them, but we oven cook them because you can oven cook them as well. But yeah,
I'd
it's
say
generally pretty solid.
it depends, as always. There's a lot of stuff that is
Mhm.
garbage. And if it's not garbage, it's expensive. So
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
yeah, that's like for me, it's consistently like an affordable price as well.
Hmm.
It's not it's not something I want to splurge on, but I'm chronically ill, and sometimes it's just easier to buy
Yeah,
like a proper meal from a ready meal than cooking it from scratch.
that's so fair.
Mm, cannelloni. Also, I'm not fucking making cannelloni from scratch. You know what I mean? That
What?
shit's so much effort. It's like the big tubes, the big pasta tubes, that are then filled with I do spinach and ricotta, so like a spinach and
Oh,
a cream
is it just
cheese.
like stuffed pasta kind of vibes?
Yeah, but it's very
Okay.
long, and we don't have a small enough we just have really big like cooking things for like large portions of
Mm.
pasta bake. But I'm not going through the faff of like parboiling my pasta to then make the filling and stuff these soggy pasta tubes that aren't
Oh,
quite like they're like half chubbed
yeah.
kind of thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
I gotta put them all neat and then put them in the sauce. So, like it's like theoretically it could be quick, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna
I
when I could
love
just buy it.
tortellini.
It's good.
Yeah, basically any. There's a lot of pasta things I won't make. I mean, I'm not gonna make tortellini from scratch.
Hmm.
Um,
I just think pasta's
yeah,
great.
pasta is very good. I love pasta.
Mm, pasta.
Um, I was about to ask if we wanted to get started on SCP, but I guess we have another task to do first, don't we?
You wanna eat that onion?
Let me go grab it.
Yeah, I'll go grab my onion. Add
I'll
a
be right
cheese to eat
back.
afterwards. Yep, yep. Onion right back. No, that's not.
We'll return shortly.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm back. I do not think that Charlie is back yet, but I am back. I am returned. Hello. Hello, hi. Onion time, let's go. Oh, it is onion time. It's time. This is the third time I have bit an onion for this event. It's the same onion. It's kind of falling apart a little bit. Thank you for doing this event. Of course. Of course. I don't know, Charlie invited me to do something and I'm gonna be there. That's my Pluky. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. We've been giggling so much about our one thing with our models next to each other, I believe I mentioned it on stream. I thought that I was gonna have to not have my hand tracking. I thought I was gonna have to have a separate export without hand tracking to be able to be next to Charlie, but I get to have hand tracking!
Hello,
Can you have VTuber? What?
Hi.
Hello. Hello, hi.
Hi. I'm out of breath.
Can you have a VTuber asset of an onion sprouting from your head?
I do have a little sprout asset.
Charlie can have that.
Yeah.
Charlie's got it ready.
I got it over here. It's gonna load in big. Oh. Oh.
Oh no, I accidentally attached you to me. Oops.
Oh no.
Fixed. Sprout.
Hold on. It's a delicate operation.
Got this. I believe in you. There we go. There we go.
It's not
Sprout
an
on your
onion
head.
sprout, but it's close enough.
It's a sprout.
It's
That's
a
pretty
sprout.
cool.
Yay.
Yay.
God.
Yay, yippee. Yippee, yay, yay, yippee,
This
yippee.
is onion hysteria right here.
This is what procrastination looks like.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fine.
God, I think that our theory that it has been steeping might be true because holy shit.
Mine's
I feel
been
like
sat in the
this
fridge as well, so
I feel like this
we'll be
smells
suffering the
stronger
same.
than it used to. I don't know if that's just like
my eyes burn from from opening the
oh
cursed
no.
package.
I get
I didn't know I
to
can make that fucking face.
you guys get to watch me eat onion. Congrats.
For a third time.
For a third time. This is the first time they get to see me eat onion though. Because
oh yeah.
it's been a fully auditory experience in the past.
So you got the experience. Okay, do I bite it from like the center or do I bite it from the outside because it's like cut up a bit?
Ooh, I feel like biting it from the center is a dangerous game. I don't know why that just sounds dangerous.
Just a bit more dangerous than the out. Like it's more potent the deeper in you go.
Think so. I don't know. I've not tasted different parts of an onion previously to know this. What are you steeping? What have you made? This onion has been in the fridge since like October 3rd, I think, was about the time that you first had me. The second. Yeah, so this is the same onion as 2 weeks ago that I've been just taking a bite out of every now and then. And it feels like last time I did this, it was stronger than the first time I did it, so... Yeah.
I forget I have a tongue until it comes out, and I'm like, whoa.
Whoa. Maybe at some point I'll also have that kind of tracking.
Just
maybe.
A sudden. Hi.
Hello.
I look over and you're looking. We're looking at each other.
Hi. Hi. I can see you. That's so cool.
This is just like when we met in real life.
Whoa.
Except we were the exact same size, so...
I'm normal height. I'm so normal height.
You're so normal height.
Ignore the box that I'm standing on.
The veil does weird things, okay?
Listen!
It's like going to space.
Listen! Yeah, the veil's just, it's got some weird things going on.
Yeah. And I'm a tree, so I just look taller.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're a big, tall tree.
Yeah, we bounce. We bouncing.
We do!
Yeah. Sorry, my boobs bounce more than, like, anything else. I realized it as I was bouncing.
I actually added very minimal booba physics to my model, because I was just like, eh. I drew it all so simply that, I don't know.
To fill with physics.
My head has physics when I blink.
Yeah, you got the flames, you got your hair, you got your chains, you got your danglies. I just know that Ripley was very proud of the like subtle boob shading she did to show that they're bouncing.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah.
I appreciate Ripley's work, really.
Yeah. Thank you. I am her work.
Yeah, no, I'm appreciating it quite a lot. Anyway, we biting an onion?
Yeah, that's a segue. Wow.
We talked about beforehand that I'm gonna have to like try really hard to make sure with where my eyes are, because it does just kind of end up looking like I am just staring.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I gotta be respectful. I had a very similar moment recently. I was at a restaurant with Husband, and the waitress came up, and she was at the precise height for, if I am sitting with my head level, that I am just at boob height for her. And after she left, I was like, I have to try really hard. I have to try really hard to remind myself that I need to look. Because the thing is, I'm not good at eye contact. Eye contact makes me nervous. And so I'm like, oh no eye contact. And then I look down and it's boobs. And that's also not good that's not respectful for me to look at either.
It's okay. Like, if a woman was looking at my boobs, I wouldn't be upset, you know? Especially if they were face height to them, which is almost never. I mean, it's almost always.
Well, I was sitting down, so
yeah,
doesn't help.
It's fair. It's fair. This onion is sat just in my lap.
we keep trying to ignore it. We gotta do the thing. We gotta get it out of the way. We gotta commit.
Onion. Ooh, all right.
You want to do the countdown this time?
I can do. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Bite. It's cold.
It's really cold on my teeth.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh no, you're so right about it, like, fermenting. And, like,
Did it get so much worse?
It got so much worse. I feel like my mouth is foaming to, like, reject it. Like, I'm actively feeling my body rejecting this onion. Oh.
I felt like I was going crazy, because the first time it wasn't that bad, because I eat stuff with raw onion on it all the time. But then the second bite, I was like, oh my god, this is burning. What the fuck?
It's so bad, B. It's the longer it sits, the worse it gets. And so that onion was not. It, like, my mouth, like, you know when a dog, like, eats something bad and, like, their mouth starts, like, foaming as they're spitting it out?
Onions, I looked it up. Onions are known to get spicier as they age. So, the further we get in the month, as long as we keep using these onions, it's gonna get worse.
B, I think this is torture.
Yeah, but it's for charity. But it's torture for charity.
Torture for charity. I guess it makes sense. Like we're raising more money. The worse the onion gets, you know.
You love this so much. Thank you. Hey, it's fun. Also, hi Zol and hi Bruda. Hello, hello.
Hello. Never heard you love it. This was us crying over how much it hurt. Like it's actually burning my tongue. I bit it and my mouth started like foaming to like reject this onion.
I will say I did not swallow it because I don't want to get heartburn. Because if we're trying to read SCP and I have heartburn later, I'm gonna cry.
The worst part is chewing it.
Hello, Zol. Hello. I forgot that I made myself a spicy sandwich. It's not super spicy, but it's like a lot of pepper, and it's got pepper jack on it, and I put like a bunch of toom on it, so it's got a bunch of garlic on it too. And so I was like,
it's gonna hurt you even more.
I forgot that my food that I got was not of light flavor.
Yeah. So I said just take a slice of cheddar and just like gnaw on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
heartburn feels old, man. I got diagnosed with chronic heartburn when I was 13. And that shit's crazy.
You know, I always thought heartburn was like I think I suffered from heartburn for like quite a bit.
But you thought it was a burning in the heart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else was I supposed to think? Heartburn.
No.
My heart's not burning. What do you mean it's a digestive thing? My heart's not in my digestion.
Hi, rusted bartender.
Hello.
Hello. It's not that. Acid reflux and heartburn are the same thing. Heartburn is acid going up into your throat. Yeah, there's like a name for it that makes a lot more sense, but we call it heartburn.
Yeah. And so like for years I was like, oh, I guess this is just like a weird thing I get that isn't like. And everyone was like, is it heartburn? And I was like, no, I would know what heartburn was.
It's not in my heart at all.
It's not in my heart at all. And then they are like, are you autistic? And I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, I had it diagnosed, but they always called it acid reflux, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's what this feels like. And then it was years later, post-diagnosis, that I went, oh, wait, this and heartburn are the same thing? Huh?
Yeah. It's so weird. I was also getting it a lot when I had the stomach ulcer that technically it's not a stomach ulcer until you vomit blood, is what the doctor said.
What?
And then she gave me medicine for stomach ulcer. You know when like I was like I have this horrible gnawing pain in my stomach for like weeks and I can't lie on my side at night because
why does it take vomiting blood for them to count it though?
Because that's when they would do the procedure to like go into your stomach and see that it's actually a stomach ulcer. But they were like, well, if you vomit blood, then it is, but I'm gonna give you this medicine and then off you go. My appointment was like literally 2 minutes. Like she didn't ask how I felt or anything like that. She just listened to me and was like, okay, it's not. If you vomit blood, it is. And then when I looked at the medicine afterwards, it was just medicine that for people with stomach ulcers.
Wild.
And she also didn't ask about my ibuprofen intake, which is like on my thing that I'm prescribed 3 ibuprofen at a time, which is like you take 2 every 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. Ideally 8. My doctor with my migraines was like, you can take 3 every 6 hours. That amount of ibuprofen taking burns a hole in your stomach after a while, and she didn't ask me anything about that. And I was like, oh, you think she would have, like, after that, I was just like so baffled because it was a new doctor, I didn't know her, I was in and out, she literally shoved me out the door kind of thing. And afterwards I was like, maybe I should have told her about the fact that I've been having like constant migraines for like a month straight, and so I've been taking a shit ton of ibuprofen, and that's probably what, you know,
might be,
she was like,
might be related. There's, you know, just the chance.
You gotta vomit blood first. It's very funny.
That's crazy. I whenever I'm anxious at this point, I commonly get stomach pain from being anxious. And there's so many health problems that are just related to your mental health making your physical health fuck up, and then the physical health fucking up will make the mental health worse, and then you just spiral, and it's like, dude.
No, I know it.
Human body is so stupid. It's so stupid.
I told you about the fact that in high school they refused to put me on antidepressants because I technically wasn't clinically depressed. I was so depressed and like wanted to die. And they were like, "Yeah, we diagnosed you with situational depression." What's the situation, you say? The chronic illness you live with for your whole life. That's the situation. And I'm like, hey guys.
That's just your life. That's not going away.
Is for when, like, someone's died and you're grieving, that's caused a depression. This is and like my everyday. Yeah. What do you mean? They were like, yeah, the situation you're in is causing it. I was like, I know.
I know, but that's not going to stop, so, like, it's not situational.
Like, please.
Like, the situation is that you're depressed. And it's like, yeah, what?
You're depressed because of this thing. Maybe try stopping this thing. And I'm like, man, I tried.
What's
crazy.
What's the name of the feeling in your chest in the heart area having severe burn-like pain? I don't know. Usually a heart attack, I would say. Yeah. I would say those are... It does... In severe cases of acid reflux, it can cause pain elsewhere outside of just the throat. Which is only something I've newly started to experience, because I don't know if I've just started to lose sensitivity in my throat from how often I've had heartburn since I was a kid, but sometimes I notice that I'm gonna have heartburn based on things that aren't the immediate burning in my throat.
It could just be anxiety. Not to, like... credit it. We just had the conversation about how physical health can severely affect mental health.
Dude, I get, because, like, I get so much pain from anxiety, and I know that's what it's from, because it is tied to moments that I'm anxious. I get a feeling of intense dread, and then my tummy hurts, and, like,
yeah.
I know those are connected.
Zol, how old are you? You're not that old. Zol's consistently calling himself, like, the oldest man to ever live kind of thing. And I'm like, old are you? I've just been getting new pains and discovering that it's just more symptoms of my chronic illness happening. Because there's like 100+ symptoms of my chronic illness that happen because the body hates.
Yeah.
And I'm getting these new symptoms where I'm like, oh, I really hope this isn't something like new, but also I'm kind of hoping it's something new because maybe it's something that can be helped, and then I'm just learning it's not. It's just like, here's another thing in your to put it yourself, and I'm like, this is so cool. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
No, we gotta laugh about it. Right? we gotta it's funny. It's fine.
Charliie, we're here to do SCP reads today.
We are.
Whoa.
We got a little list that we considered.
We do.
Both spookier ones and some sillier ones. I got some suggestions off Hatespawn. And then I got those are the Weird Birdman one that I looked over, and it is a bit creepy. Corrosive Lad Larry is what I called him, but like he has a different name. But I just thought calling him Corrosive Lad Larry was funny.
Yeah.
And I was told this one's a long one, so that was like a maybe not, depending how he felt. But the doorway to question mark. That's what I got gathered from it. And then we got some other ones that I looked at. We talked about last night when we were doing girls' night.
I have one that I really want to read that's a silly one later on. I want to read Jeff the guy.
Is it Jeff or Jeff?
Every time I've seen that name, I've heard it pronounced Jeff.
I think it's Jeff because the E and the O are E and O, not O and E.
I believe it is Jeff, and it's is that another one that's like Ireland is got some interesting. Ireland, the Celts were forced to use the Latin alphabet, and they said, "Fuck you, we don't want to," and so they.
That's where they've got like some crazy spellings.
Yeah, it's all just because they were being told they had to use the Latin alphabet, and we're like, okay, well, if you're gonna force us to, we're gonna spell everything stupid.
Good for them.
Fuck
honestly.
you.
I do remember meeting a classmate once whose name was Neve. I had never heard it spoken out loud. I only read it, which was Niamh, and that was my first time encountering that name. Which you'd think, like phonetically, it's Niahum, something like that. But no, it was Neve, and I heard it spoken for the first time, and I was like, huh? Okay, makes more sense, thank you. Who was phone? That kind of sounds like a funny bit. Who was phone? Me and Frega watched a video the other night that was like 2-sentence horror stories, but bad ones. And she was so baffled, and I was like, Frag, they're supposed to be bad. Like, she was like, what? And I was like, Frag, it's supposed to not make sense. Or be silly. And it was, one of them was, I heard knock on door at 3 a.m. I was on airplane. It's just like, she was like, what? I was like, they was on airplane. Knock on door. In airplane.
It looks like Who Was Phone is a creepypasta rather than SCP.
Yeah, I was looking, I was like, creepypastas would also be good for this kind of style stuff, but...
I just know I gotta, like... If we pull up any that aren't currently that we've checked, I would like to make sure we trigger warning, check them real quick. Just so that we know what we're getting into.
Yeah, when I was looking through stuff, I did actively avoid things that seemed like they could. I didn't fully read into every single one because I didn't want to, like, completely spoil it for us kind of thing.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, a lot of them aren't like that, but there's a lot like, this SCP makes you want to die, and so you die. And it's like...
Yeah, and it's
that includes something there that I don't want to see.
Yeah, that's fair. We could start with Big Lizard.
Big Lizard, hell yeah. I definitely wanted to do Big Lizard and Nice Slime Boy together as well, because they have an I think it's the Slime Boys thingy that has the interaction log between them. That we could read as well.
Maybe one of us reads one reads the other. I could read Lizard, you could read Slime Boy, and then we could do Jeff.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Then we'll both keep we'll read along so that if ever there's another character, there's a back and forth, we both just we just jump in.
Fuck yeah.
Jeff is funny. It's Jeff the guy. He's
Jeff
just
the guy.
He's
the guy.
It's my favorite SCP article. It's so good. Very excited for when we get to that one.
It's not scary. It's
not scary. It's my favorite SCP article, so we're reading it today. But I wanna do some spooky things first, because it's spooky month. And I wanna start on a silly one. What's the entry number?
For Jeff?
008-J. That's Jeff. Love him.
Jeff. Sorry, I'm just like continuing to say Jeff.
Jeff. Could start with Jeff if we wanted to. I don't know. I kind of want to start spooky.
We can start spooky with 682, the hard to destroy reptile.
82. I'm probably gonna swap off of lo-fi and swap to something a little less silly goofy.
A little less silly goofy.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky music. Scary music for feeling scared.
Don't we bring such a scary energy, guys?
Ooh, ooh. Dark
Oh.
ambience. Horror background music. 10 hours. Gothic horror reading music.
So many of these have AI generated pictures, which makes me think they might be
Yeah.
AI generated music too, and I don't really want to.
I feel like that's such a shame with like music like background music recently.
Mm-hmm.
I've got atmospheric gothic horror reading music. And it's got
Whoa.
thingy for it's also giving you suggestions of who to read, such as Egdiga. If a raven is like correcting desk, man.
I got Halloween in the 90s, calm vaporwave, spooky ambient journey.
Ooh.
Mm.
We're spooky.
Spooky.
Ooh. So ready.
I am gonna really quickly go let dog outside because she's pacing and crying, and I don't want that to be happening while we are reading. So I'm gonna be right back. Scoop myself
Go
off the
piss, puppy
screen.
girl.
Come here, puppy girl. I got you. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, look, Bee's sleeping. Everybody be quiet, Bee's sleeping. Hunks you, hunks you. I need to like readjust my sprout because it's annoying me, but I'm moving. There we go. Fixed it. Exciting, exciting. Yay. Oh, look at Bee. She's so cute. Look at Bee. Ah, hunks you, hunks you. Bee's just snoozing. She's also stood on a little stand. Do you want to see like the height difference that we said like canonically, right?
We have canonical height difference. I'm not a little guy. You're just really tall, right?
I'm just really tall. Yeah, I'm just a
Right?
tree, right?
I'm not short. I haven't mentioned my height at all on stream because I'm short.
No.
That's not why.
You did say once you are 106 centimeters, right?
I feel like that one might be more accurate.
It was really funny. It was really funny. I
Where's
still
the
find it
lie and
hilarious
where's the truth?
how similar people think we are.
Yeah. When aesthetically we're like opposites. And
We're
of
so
course
opposite,
I'm
and yet
this is of course canonically I'm maybe small.
if you take off our makeup and put us like next to each other right now, like as we are right now, we look exactly the same. You just and also take off the green hair and the white hair, just make us bald. Take off the fit and just put us in the same like jumpsuit, and then take off the makeup.
You won't
and
be able to
we
recognize
both have
us.
green eyes.
Yeah.
Staring at you with my eyes.
Hi, Asteria. Hello, hello.
History.
Hi, hi.
We're so silly.
I did turn off like all the redeems. They don't work right now because I did have to re-export my model, so I just turned them all off.
Yeah, I'm the witch that gives you hair.
You are the witch that gives me hair. You're so right.
It's fertilizer.
They all broke. I gotta
Is...
fix them.
Spooky music's getting me. Ooh.
Ooh.
You know. Ooh.
Ooh. Your cells have very similar mitochondria. We're our powerhouses are matched up.
Yeah.
That's the reason we work together as such good friends.
We do. I said same person, different font.
Yeah. How's stream been? It's been good. I almost said we almost like just got started, but we're apparently an hour in.
Yeah. We ate an onion though. I think
we did, and it was so bad.
They ferment.
They ferment and get spicier as they sit. Someone in chat last time was like, yeah, I've bit into an onion. And I was like, yeah, I did too. 2 weeks ago, I bit into this onion and it wasn't as bad. And I was right. It wasn't as bad.
Onion was fine last time. You know what? Like when we ate it last time, that onion was fine. I could do that. I could have done that again. The same onion this time. Oh man.
I think it's even worse since when we bit an onion on Friday. I may have to invest in a different onion just for my sanity.
I would. No, full 100% I would. 10 quid to eat an onion. 10 quid to spin the wheel, which isn't happening today, to get the possibility for me and B to eat an onion.
But people who donate, it is charges for wheel spin another day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can donate for a future wheel spin.
But if you want to see the wheel spin, that'll be tomorrow when I stream again. Because I don't want to interrupt our mine and B streaming time because it's precious to me. Oh. We already interrupt it enough ourselves.
We interrupt it constantly.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
We just love yapping to each other.
We do! It's like we're friends or something.
No way. For real?
We're friends? That's crazy.
We met up in real life. I spent thousands of pounds to fly to meet my friends. Crazy.
I spent some money for us to do that too. Not nearly as much.
It's okay, because you live in North America.
It's true. I live in the Vale, and I can I have the ability
Twitch tax purposes.
For Twitch tax, I got it. Twitch doesn't accept that you live in the Vale, so I guess I live in North America.
Yeah.
I guess. Be moonwalked to Canada. I astral projected to Canada. You know.
Yeah.
I talk about leaving the Vale. I never actually am. I'm just astral projecting to get to eat the food that I talk about eating. That's really what it actually comes down to.
God, I wish I could astral project. That'd be so fucking cool. I wouldn't have to leave my house ever.
Yeah. I can't leave.
Instead of a fucking tree. You can't leave your house. You're trapped. You're a prisoner.
We down to read?
We're so down to read. I'm so here.
Okay. I have the first one up. I got my book.
You got your book?
My story.
Your storybook.
Item number. SCP-682. Object Class. Keter. Special Containment Procedures. 682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying SCP-682. Only able to cause massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter containment chamber with 25 centimeter reinforced acid-resistant steel plate lining all inside surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempts of SCP-682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly with full force as called for by the circumstances. Personnel are forbidden from speaking to SCP-682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate with SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts at containment breach, difficulty of containment and incapacitation, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained in site redacted. The SCP Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers clear of human development. Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent, and was observed engaging in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. See Addendum 682-B. SCP-682 has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. SCP-682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside of SCP-682's nostrils, which are able to remove usable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from which... Sorry.
No, you've been doing so good.
From the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted.
Ew.
Ugh, icky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinky.
In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, and no teams with fewer than 7 members are clear to engage it. To date, attempted breaches have numbered at 17, while successful breaches have numbered at 6. See Addendum 682-D. Addendum 682-B. Portion of recorded script of redacted. Begin log. Skip to OH 21M 52S.
That's like an audio log too. We can read it. Here.
Oh.
Hold on. My frickin' PC. I'm so sorry, my PC just decided to freeze its screen.
Oh no. Let me know whenever you're ready to listen
Okay,
to
it's
the audio
fine.
log.
Okay, it's so fine. Yeah, the red redacted is a link. Yeah, we've got the transcript of the audio log and then the actual audio log. Oh, it's so loud. Okay.
You ready?
Captured? I don't know if it's captured.
It's in the browser, so I know it's captured for me.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, he got eaten.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just with SCP. Oh.
It's so creepy. Like the
It
audio is so creepy.
It is. They did a really good job with that. End log. Addendum 682D. Breaches with SCP-682. First occurrence. Handled by Agent
Redacted.
KIA Personnel D129 KIA. Personnel D027 KIA.
Killed in action. That's
Yeah. I think there are 6 total occurrences. In each case, it looks like only 1 or 2 survived.
higher up personnel, the agents. 2 agents survived in the Class D, and 1 agent died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're obviously putting the D class personnel closer up in the range of fire.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, there's like a like sergeants and colonels.
Yeah, it's getting
These are
handled by...
successful escapes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Am I allowed to suggest possible numbers? You are. We will have to check and see if they are ones that we will read, because there are certain triggers that we won't read on stream. Termination options. Log of event 682E18. Dr. Redacted attempts to use SCP-409 on SCP-682. General Redacted is observing. 0400. Exposure. SCP-682 began to tear at the point of contact. Tear. Causing massive trauma to the area. SCP-682 requests several times to know what it's been exposed to. 0800. Crystallization begins. Spreading much slower than normal. 1200. SCP-682 shows signs of extreme pain and begins having seizures. 1300. Crystallization stops at 62% conversion. Crystallized area explodes, causing massive physical trauma to SCP-682. 1400. SCP-682 recovers from exposure, despite the loss of limbs and organs. SCP-682 begins regeneration, stating it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involved with Event 682E18.
So SCP-409 is a giant crystal that seems to envelop the people that touch it.
Yeah.
And it'll start crystallizing you. Even if you've amputated the part that started crystallizing.
Yeah.
So that didn't work on it.
Yeah. SCP-682 appears to now be immune to SCP-409. Use of other SCP items to terminate SCP-682 must now be first tested on samples of SCP-682 before full-scale testing. In accordance with Dr. Redacted's recommendation, see Document 27B6, Dr. Redacted have requested permission to attempt the termination of SCP-682 using SCP-689. The request is currently pending approval from Redacted. It has also been suggested by Dr. Gears to use SCP-6182 to attempt to communicate with SCP-682. SCP-182 has expressed reluctance and refuses to enter the containment chamber of SCP-682, if at all possible.
Okay.
Addendum 682-F, Termination Log.
Oh, this is the
Ooh.
different tests they've done.
Holy
so, like,
shit, this part's long. They have so many
maybe
things.
We don't read all that, but like,
Whoa.
yeah, this is. They did that first test. They realized that he's now immune to shit that they've tested on him. Because, like,
yeah.
imagine them nuking him, and then he's becoming resistant to like a nuke.
Yeah,
He's
to
pretty much
resistant to
resistant to
nuke.
everything.
Yeah, and so they
Yeah.
don't want to use it on him unless they have to, because they have to try to recontain him.
Yeah, but he's so violent that they're just like consistently trying to find a way to, considering all like the crazy shit the SCP Foundation has that can just like instant
Mm-hmm.
kill and it doesn't. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of
Dang.
wild. Yeah.
Ooh, we want
That
to
is
get...
so many.
Yeah, there's this... I mean, this is like every test log of what they've tried on him, and it is lengthy.
The fact that they keep him in a permanent like acid chamber is so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
This kind of makes me want to do like an SCP read where we have it edited at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like a VOD.
Like a... Well, just a video. Yeah. Where
A
we,
little
like,
video.
if we wanted to, like, record these beforehand and
Mm-hmm.
have them all edited and nice. I like listening to those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got hiccups.
Well,
That came out of nowhere. It scared me.
SCP-1128.
And 1762.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, that's where the dragons went.
Oh.
And aquatic horror. Is the aquatic horror
Oh.
one the shark? I think I mentioned that one last night
Oh.
to you. The shark that if you know about it, you get transport. If you touch water, you get transported into the ocean, and the shark chases you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about that one. That one's scary.
Real creepy, real creepy. And now I know. I said that's the thing I hate most about like these kind of like online like copy pastas,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, where I'm like, it always ends with, and if you know about it, now it's going to get you too. And it's like, well, now I know about it because
Haha,
I've
well,
just
you
read
just told
it.
me about it. What the fuck?
What the fuck? The other ones where it's like, if you see their picture, you're going to die, and I'm like,
And
I
it includes their
literally
picture.
I literally just looked at him. Why did you do that, man? Now I'm going to die. I realize now it's most likely OCD tendencies of being like, well, I
Mm-hmm.
guess I'm going to die because of this thing you've just said.
Dude, the
It's
closest
go on.
I've had SCP, or not SCP, the thing you just said.
Creepypasta, copypasta,
No. Mental thing.
OCD
OCD,
tendencies.
thank you.
Yeah.
I was like acronym and I couldn't think of the right acronym. I had those like recently described to me by my sibling and I was like, "Oh, so like the thing where I have to tell my husband to drive safe as like one of the last things I say to him before he leaves, and I will say it to him over and over if we talk again before he leaves because in my head if I don't say it to him before he leaves, he's gonna get in a terrible car accident. That
Yeah.
could be a thing. Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh. Yeah, no, I discovered it like 3 years ago where I was like, huh, okay. So I guess this isn't normal. And just as time passes, I'm like, oh yeah, and it got worse 2 years
Mhm.
ago. And then I spoke to a therapist
Yeah.
about it. She was like, oh yeah, no, yep, sounds like it. And I was like, thanks. Awesome.
Mm.
Awesome, cool.
Woo.
But I used to be like, there was the Bloody Mary thing of if you said it in front of a mirror 3 times, she'd show up. And I would never say it, but my brain would just say it 3 times in my brain and be like,
Mhm.
right, I've done it now. I'm dying. I
If
guess that's it for me.
the pre-recorded thing were to happen, would you want additional voices? Ooh, I did acting in uni, and I've been wanting to get into voice acting at some point. Hell yeah. I don't
Ooh.
know. I probably would want to. I haven't even thought of this as like something I would want to do until right now as we're reading it. And then I'm like, this is kind of fun. This
Yeah.
is kind of neat, actually.
Cute little joint project to do.
Ooh.
Like
Um,
SCP and creepypastas as well. We could expand it, you know.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We could even like get into like some amount of visuals or something, since that's more
Mm.
so stuff I'm skilled with.
Yeah.
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 Could be
Could be
cool. We'll
cool.
have to
Could be
think
cool.
about it.
Could be pretty neat.
I do have a lot of
You
projects
do
right
so much
now, so.
stuff. You like give yourself so many projects.
um Next is Little Slime Boy.
Yeah, SCP-999.
999. Okay, let me get that pulled up.
It's like the opposite of 666, but he's cute.
Love 999.
Very baby. Apologies if I start croaking as I'm reading this, guys. My throat is full of hate.
That's okay, you do your best.
Yeah, I do
Full
my
animated
best.
SCP episodes. Maybe not that far.
Wow.
I was thinking
I'm not even
maybe.
the animator here, and I'm like, oh.
I was thinking maybe like podcast with some fun supplementals that I could make. Because that is something I've thought about in the past. I had a project that I was working on for a bit that was a horror podcast concept that
Mm.
had supplementals of like some ARG elements
Mhm.
with like, fake documents from in the world, so you can try to like guess at where it's going to go because you're also
Yeah.
looking through the evidence that the characters are looking through.
We've also talked a couple times about like podcast style things. What was that
Ah.
one we thought about a while back that was like so cute? It's like we were gonna have like some sort of segment of like what we learned today. Where
Yeah. Oh my god,
I was thinking about it the other night.
I would still love to do what I learned today. We
Where we
could.
just come into stream and we tell one another stuff we learned and make a cute
Mhm.
little jingle.
I would be super down for that being kind of what Star Witchmint becomes. At
Mhm.
least maybe once a month. It could be more often than that. I'm down to like
Mhm.
find a thing once a week or every other week,
Yeah.
for us to yap at each
Once a
other
week I
about.
info dump about a different animal.
Well, we would need to make like a little background for it to match. I think that'd be
Mhm.
cute.
I sat at a desk. Well.
To be fair, that was about as animated as I meant. I just didn't know the right words. That's fair.
Mhm,
That's fair. That's
mhm.
fair. I put so many big animation projects on myself,
Yeah.
and then it's a bad idea.
B is a brilliant artist. Amazing. She does a lot. She does everything herself.
I just make a lot of things. I
You
make
make
so
a lot
much
of things.
stuff. Oh,
You're very cool at it. B's made 3
thank
models
you.
of mine.
I've made 3. Oh my god, I have, haven't I?
Trucker
Whoa,
model, Scrungle, and Tree.
3.
Mm-hmm. Not
SCP-939.
not
I
too
definitely the dragon
fair.
one could be really cool for us to read through.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
do
know me and
remember that
dragons.
one. Mm-hmm.
I love my dragons. So,
You ready to go?
I'm so ready to go. I just didn't want to like interrupt our yapping.
All good.
Okay. Item number SCP-999. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-999 is allowed to freely roam the facility should it desire to, but otherwise must stay in its pen either between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for sleeping, or during emergency lockdown for its own safety. Subject is not allowed out of its pen at night or off facility grounds at any time. Pen is to be kept clean and food replaced twice daily. All personnel are allowed inside SCP-999's holding area, but only if they are not assigned to other tasks at the time, or if they're on a break. Subject is to be played with when bored and spoken to in a calm, non-threatening tone. Description. SCP-999 appears to be a large, amorphous, gelatinous mass of translucent orange slime, weighing about 54 kilograms, that's 120 pounds, with a consistency similar to that of peanut butter. Subject's size and shape is easily malleable and can change shape at will. Though when at rest, SCP-999 becomes a rounded oblate dome, roughly 2 meters wide and 1 meter in height. The surface of SCP-99 consists of a thin, transparent membrane similar to that of an animal cell, roughly 0.5 centimeters thick, and is highly elastic, allowing SCP-999 to flatten portions of its body up to 2 centimeters thin. This surface is also hydrophobic. Although SCP-999 can willfully absorb liquids, see Addendum SCP-999-A, the rest of SCP-999's body is filled with a viscous orange substance of unknown chemical makeup, though it is capable of digesting organic matter with ease. Subject's temperament is best described as playful and dog-like. When approached, SCP-99 will often react with overwhelming elation, slithering all over the nearest person and leaping upon them, hugging them with a pair of pseudopods, while nuzzling the person's face with a third pseudopod, all while emitting high-pitched gurgling and cooing noises. The surface of SCP-999, it's such a mouthful to say 999, emits a pleasing odor that differs with whomever it's interacting with. Recorded scents include chocolate, fresh laundry, bacon, roses, and Play-Doh. Yum. Trademarked.
It is. It is trademarked.
It smells of whatever you like it most.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute. Simply touching SCP-999's surface causes an immediate mild euphoria, which intensifies the longer one is exposed to SCP-999, and lasts long after the separation from the creature. Subject's favorite activity is tickle wrestling, often by completely enveloping a person from the neck down and tickling them until asked to stop, although it does not always immediately comply with the request. Though injuries may occur, SCP-999 has never been found to purposely attempt to harm others and will immediately back away and contract its body into a quivering mound while gurgling in a manner similar to a whimpering dog, seemingly apologizing for hurting someone on accident. While the creature will interact with anyone, it seems to have a special interest in those who are unhappy or hurt in any way. Persons suffering from crippling depression or PTSD, for example, have reported having far more positive outlook on life after multiple interactions with SCP-999. The possibility of manufacturing antidepressants from SCP-999 slime is currently being discussed. In addition to its playful behavior, SCP-999 seems to love all animals, especially humans, refusing to eat any meat and even risking its own life to save others. On one occasion, leaping in front of a person to take a bullet fired at them. Subject's intellect is still up for debate, though as its behavior is infantile, it seems to understand human speech and modern technology, including guns. SCP-999's diet consists entirely of candy and sweets, with M&Ms and Necco wafers being its favorite. Its eating methods are similar to those of an amoeba. It's really funny reading this as I have like horror music playing in the background.
My music's kind of here. I'll send this music to you. It's kind of neutral.
Like it was like this one song that came on. The rest of it has been fine. It was just a song that started going wum wum.
Yeah, we could switch to something more cheery for while we're doing 999 and Jeff, because neither of those is very scary.
Yeah, I'll turn back on my lo-fi. My silly lo-fi.
Terrifying blob.
Terrifying blob.
Terrifying blob that takes your depression.
That takes your depression of PTSD.
The dragon box isn't scary either. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I remember it. I like it though.
Hell yeah, you know what? Hashtag Dragon 3 was sad, but that's still a dragons.
True.
Yeah. There's some addendums here.
Mm-hmm.
Addendum SCP-999-A. Reminder to all staff, SCP-999 is not to consume caffeinated soft drinks of any kind. Last week, someone gave SCP-999 a can of cola along with its usual breakfast. Not only was it literally bouncing off the walls for half an hour, the carbonation made SCP-999 visibly queasy afterwards, and it refused to move or eat the rest of the day. SCP-999 has thankfully recovered since, but the staff member in question has been reprimanded.
They all love
give him
him.
cola. You give him cola and he's like, ugh.
Give that depression back. It was a gift from my parents. Oh.
Damn. Addendum SCP-999-B. The following is reported from an experiment in which SCP-682 is exposed to SCP-99 in hopes that it will curb the creature's homicidal rage. This is between the one we just read, the crocodile, and the blob.
Mm-hmm. You want me to play 682?
Do you want to be gurgling or groaning?
I feel like the gurgling is probably just going to be read out as like you saying that, and so you could read.
Just go.
Yeah, I wanna be the creature.
Hell yeah. SCP-999 is released into SCP-682's containment area. SCP-999 immediately slithers towards SCP-982. He goes.
What is that?
SCP-999 moves in front of SCP-682, jumping up and down in a dog-like manner, while calling out in a high-pitched squealing noise.
Disgusting.
SCP-682 immediately steps on SCP-999, completely flattening SCP-999. Observers were about to abort the experiment when SCP-682 started talking again.
Hmm. What is this? I feel good.
SCP-999 can be crawling up from between SCP-682's toes, up along its side and around its neck, where it clings on and begins gently nuzzling it with its pseudopods. A wide grin slowly spreads across SCP-682's face.
Feel so happy. Happy, happy, happy.
SCP-682 repeats the word happy for several minutes, laughing occasionally before escalating into non-stop laughter. As laughter continues, SCP-682 rolls around on its back, slamming its tail upon the floor with dangerous force.
Stop! No tickling!
SCP-682 and SCP-999 continue the tickle fight until SCP-682 finally wears down and appears to fall asleep, with what would appear to be a smile on its face. After 15 minutes with no activity, 2 Class D personnel enter the room to retrieve SCP-999. When SCP-999 is removed, SCP-682 immediately wakes up and unleashes an unidentifiable wave of energy from its body, all while laughing maniacally. All personnel within the wave range collapse into crippling fits of laughter, allowing SCP-682 to escape and slaughter all in its path.
So cute.
Meanwhile, SCP-999 quickly rescues as many persons as it can, taking them to a safe place to recover from SCP-682's laughter wave, while agents suppress and recontain 682. Despite the tragedy that 682 had brought upon the facility, 999 has not shown any fear towards the creature, and in fact has made gestures suggesting it wants to play with SCP-682 again. SCP-682, however, has stated
that
Go on.
feculent?
Feculent, I think.
That feculent little can and die.
What was the data expunged part? What words did he say? Jesus. Memo from Dr. Redacted. While the test wasn't successful and ended in tragedy, that had to be the funniest thing I've ever seen. I never thought I'd see the day when I would regard SCP-682 as cute. Please send me a copy of the security tapes ASAP. It went from like, oh, he's laughing and like is probably experiencing happiness for the first time ever, and then he fucking murders.
Yep. Yeah. No. He still uses it as a way to escape.
You gave him an AoE that's like Tasha's hideous laughter kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like Jesus.
Oh,
thank you for the subscription, H-Spawn. That's a very cute like addition to 682's like story as well. I mean, it is horrifying. It ends in like mass murder, but it's very cute. It's very cute in the beginning. Just wants to be friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What would 999 smell like to you?
Oh jeez. It would smell like the window is open and I can smell it starting to rain. And there's the smell of pasta when it's starting to boil.
Ooh.
That would be my favorite smell.
That's nice. That's nice.
Since it's like that's the most comforting smell that I can think of. And I think it's not just like favorite smell as a smell that you would use, but a smell that's comforting. And that's what I think of immediately. Petrichor and pasta water. Yeah, that's the smell.
I think mine would be my living room at Christmas with like the real pine tree, like some sort of Christmas scented candle, and then the smell of my mum's perfume that's like ingrained in there.
Yeah.
My house at Christmas time.
It could the pasta water could also be replaced with just the smell of potatoes boiling. That one might even be better. The smell of potatoes boiling is so good.
I have one actually. After a long summer when it's finally getting cold and all the radiators are turned on for the first time.
Oh
And
yeah.
like we're drying towels on the radiator and it's the smell of like the dust behind the radiator being burnt off. And the smell of towels drying, where it's just like, wow, this is nice. This is cozy. I need to sniff SCP-999 right now. Please.
We're immediately bringing up the very specific smells that can't really be replicated in candles.
They can't. I need burnt dust and drying towels on radiator. Oh man.
Bacon frying in a new book. Ooh. Fresh linen and burgers. Ooh. These are good. These are good.
I need to huff that fucking slime right now. Please.
It's time for the one I was excited about.
You're Jeff.
Yeah, this one is mainly comprised of incidents. There's a small description beforehand, and then it is incidents that are back and forths. Would you like to be Commander Price or Jeff?
I need you to do like the biggest himbo voice ever for Jeff. No pressure.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Let me get up the
It is 008-J.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, bye, Fred.
Oh yeah. Hi, bye.
Hi, bye. Hi, bye.
Hi, bye.
This is my favorite article. For anyone who is excited about favorite article, this is mine.
Also, hi, Cobra. Sorry, I was
Hello,
reading.
Cobra. We were in the middle of things. Also, hi, Rat. I don't think we actually said hi to Rat, but hello. We've said hello now with our mouth words.
Yeah. Oh wow, we have those.
We do. I'm very proud of us for our mouth words. Very good. Okay. Item number. SCP-008-J. Object Class. Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All attempts to contain SCP-008-J have met with failure, for apparently unrelated reasons. However, SCP-008-J repeatedly returns to Foundation sites, seemingly unintentionally. Description: SCP-008-J has been registered as an SCP on a probationary basis until Commander Price is able to prove that it possesses anomalous properties. SCP-008-J is a 23-year-old Caucasian male who answers to the name Jeff, who, by a series of seemingly non-anomalous coincidences, frequently gains access into high-security areas of Foundation sites without intent or knowledge. SCP-008-J resists containment by similar means. Below is a list of SCP-008-J's sightings. In all instances, Commander Price is the first staff member to encounter SCP-008-J. No evidence has been found to suggest that this isn't just another coincidence.
I have a
Incident.
theory that we'll save until we get to the end of this.
Okay. Incident 008-1. Date redacted. Description: SCP-008-J was hired for his expertise as an electrician to repair the lights at Stephanie's Classy Posies, the florist which acts as a front for the redacted site. Due to a minor containment breach, the shop was unstaffed when SCP-008-J arrived. Moments later, SCP-008-J was found aimlessly wandering the halls of redacted site's restricted corridors. Transcript.
Alright, Alpha Team, spread out on the south corridor and make as much noise as possible. Beta, try to get the jump on it. Knockout gas is for last resort only. We all know what that thing is what that thing's like when it's sleepy.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
Alright, mate. I'm Jeff. I'm here to fix the lights. Sorry, there was no one at the shop.
No one in the... How did you get back here?
I walked?
There are 3 ID card readers between here and the shop.
Yeah, alright. Look, mate, I've got 5 other people to see today. Do you want me to have a look at your lights or not? Closing statement.
It's so funny.
SCP-008-J was placed in custody of Agent Redacted while the containment breach was suppressed. However, Agent Redacted suffered a fatal aneurysm moments later, prompting SCP-008-J to return to Stephanie's Classy Posies, call for an ambulance, and leave a note instructing Commander Price to contact him when he is ready to have his lights repaired.
What do you mean he had an aneurysm and died?
God, it's so stupid. I love it. Just brain aneurysm gone.
God. He's like, alright, dude, come on. And he drops dead and he's like, alright, I better get on with my other jobs.
I guess I should get this guy an ambulance. Damn.
Yeah. Jeff is for sure a fucking blue collar like trade worker that is a northerner.
Oh yeah, no, my accent's incorrect for it, but I
immediately like I saw like the transcripts and I was like, okay, Commander Price, British. Jeff I know a Jeff, you know what I mean? Like I know him. That's so funny.
Incident 008-2. Date redacted. Description: SCP-008-J is seen at the redacted City Foundation Carpentry Front. Super Craftsman Protocols. That's stupid.
Super Craftsman Protocols.
Wait, was that the... It is Stephanie's Classy Posies is also SCP, I see.
Oh, okay.
Super Craftsmanship Protocols.
Stupid. That's so funny.
After requesting to use the on-site lavatories, SCP-008-J mistook the directions given to him and made his way through a door to the site's containment facility. The electronic lock had recently been destroyed by an agent of the Chaos Insurgency, who had began hacking the Foundation's mainframe moments after SCP-008-J's arrival. Transcript.
Alright, people, I want this site on lockdown. Every room powered down but this one. If that stolen data gets transmitted, it's all our asses on the...
Hey, man! Long time no see!
What the...
Don't you work at a florist?
How did...
Look, you're busy. Sorry, I just got lost on my way to the gents.
This is a top secret military installation. How the hell do you keep doing this?
You don't make a lot of sense. Anyone ever tell you that? Anyway, I mentioned the gents because I really gotta pee. Couldn't be a pal and point me in the right direction, could you? While personally leading SCP-008-J to a containment cell, Commander Price was confronted by the Chaos Insurgency agent, and both were taken hostage, under the threat of detonating a handheld explosive. Once clear of the facility, the agent was extracted by car, leaving Commander Price to attempt to capture SCP-008J at gunpoint before being arrested by local authorities, allowing SCP-008J's escape. He points a gun at them and the cops show up and go, "Hey man, you can't do that." What? No. Hey dude, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Oh, it's so good.
Oh, this is the ocean one you were talking about.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Incident 008-3. Date redacted. Description: SCP redacted began to show signs of awakening from its 2,000 years of hibernation. Because of his nautical combat experience, Commander Price is located to the redacted site beneath the Atlantic Ocean, overlooking the fissure in which SCP redacted resides. The means by which SCP-008J came to be there at the site are unknown. Description, or transcript.
Alright people, it's time to go. I want suppressing fire on that thing now! Neptune Squadron, hit it with everything you got. If this thing gets one claw to the surface, then...
Hey, I remember you!
Fuck!
Can you help me out? I got a bit turned around. I'm on the way to Gray Street.
We're 3,000 meters under the fucking ocean!
Well, that would explain why my map won't load.
Who the flaming Christ are you?
Jeff, remember? Hey, are you on Facebook? I feel like I keep running into you. We should be friends. Oh. I love Jeff so much. He's so stupid.
Oh my god.
Flaming Christ is mine now. That's a Flaming Christ is good.
It's a very British thing.
Due to the absence of holding cells on site redacted, SCP-008J was secured inside an escape pod. Since departure is permitted only with passcode or ID card. However, after the site suffered a blow from SCP redacted, the escape pod malfunctions and launched from the facility, failing to collide with 17 of SCP redacted's active tentacles before progressing to open waters. SCP-008J was lost at sea and presumed dead until 2 days later, when Commander Price received a Facebook friend request from SCP-008J, along with a message which read, "Sorry about the pod, I left it somewhere in Florida. Hope you get it back, okay?"
Smiley face.
It's by far my favorite SCP article. It's so dumb.
It's like so well written as well, but like in such a succinct way. I have two theories actually.
Okay, lay them on me.
One is that Commander Price is the SCP. He's the one with the anomaly because he keeps showing up. And every time the time someone else but Commander Price tried intervening with it, they died, you know, the animation guy.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit connected is a Yowie anomaly, and a Yowie SCP, which is it's like Kiss Him Not Me. Some omnipotent being has decided these two men have to kiss, and so it keeps putting Jeff in the situation with Commander Price.
It's just like, and now we put them together, and like, and I will bend the fabric of reality to put them together, and they will kiss.
And they want Commander Price to stay in the uniform, stay in the power, and then Jeff is there, you know. I got a 30-second ad starting soon, by the way, guys.
Oh shit!
It'll just be real quick.
Every time that those ad things happen, my chat tells me they're lies because I'll be like, the ads is supposed to start, and everyone's like, no, there's no ads. What are you talking about?
Or like suddenly my stream will be like, ads are playing, and I'm like, you didn't tell me that was happening.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Jeff, it's funny and quick. That's why I like that about this as well. That it's snappy. It's funny.
It's straight to the point. And it plays the comedy rule of threes, where it's got, like, fully Commander Price is done with the shit at 3, and I love it. I love it so much.
The way it just escalates so the fact that they brought him back to another they hired him for another. No, he needed the toilet, but like the fact he ended up back in there is so funny to me. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good suggestion, B.
Thank you.
That's like quite possibly like might be my favorite joke one. It's really good.
SCP-006J, is it long? Ugh. Sorry.
Was it gross?
Bugs.
Bugs are you. Yeah, no, wait, no, I typed in 008J and it was like, do you want 006J? Every leg wants to destroy you. Everyone agrees this one's just fucking disgusting. What?
SCP-006J. Object Class. Keter, oh god, kill it! Special Containment Procedures. Any instances of SCP-006J that are discovered by Foundation personnel are to be left the fuck alone. Personnel are to contact Mobile Task Force Alpha 21 partners in order to dispose of the instance of SCP-006J in a humanitarian manner. MTF Alpha 21 is to be provided with 12 glass cups and 20 slips of paper at all times. Examination of any instance of SCP-006J requires steady and careful movements. Any surprise of SCP-006J may... Oh shit! It's on your face! Description. SCP-006J is a collection of insectoid creatures that researchers agree are scary as balls. We're pretty sure it's mimetic, but we're sure as hell not going near these things. I think I saw a stinger on one. Discovery. I'm just walking through the halls on the way to my room when I look in the corner and I see SCP-006J redacted. And this thing has these giant fucking eyes just staring at me like I'm gonna fucking eat you. And I'm just like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Addendum 006J. Guys, it isn't even that big, okay? Look, I'm going up to it and it hasn't attacked me yet. Quote, Dr. Quote, Dr. Redacted. Dr. Redacted has been promoted to site director.
Just taking a piss out while like people are like, oh my god, a bug, and their partners have to come and get it like off them, throw it out. Yeah. So funny. The oh shit, it's on your face is so funny.
Footnotes. Recommended actions are throwing the instance out of the window or outside. Disposing of all instance through any plumbing will not be tolerated. Redacted. It's still a creature, damn it!
We gotta remember, get rid of it ethically. Isn't even that big leads to a page where it's like literally just a little stink bug and someone says these guys are fucking awesome in like a picture.
That's so good. Thank you for recommending that. That's good. Funny. You want to read the dragon one?
Oh hell yeah! What number was it?
1762. Have you read that one before?
No.
Ooh.
Where the dragons went.
It's a little bit sad.
Okay. It's okay. I watched How to Train Dragon 3.
But there should not be anything that's...
I assume as much from Dragon.
Yeah, it should be all good.
Okay. Let's freaking go. Item number SCP-1762. Object class previously saved, now neutralized. Special containment procedures. SCP-1762-1 is held in a standard containment unit at Site Redacted. During the periods where SCP-162-1 releases SCP-162-2, video logs are to be recorded for future research. Although instances of SCP-162-2 have been deemed harmless, they should not be allowed to exit their containment unit. Description: SCP-1762-1 is a plain, cardboard box that is 32 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 26 centimeters. It is spray-painted silver on the exterior and interior, and the words "Here be dragons" are written in black permanent marker on the lid of the container. Opening the lid of SCP-1762-1 when it's not in the process of a release reveals it to be empty. SCP-1762-1 will infrequently open and initiate a release of SCP-162-2 during this time. During this time, the box will briefly emit a large amount of black smoke that quickly dissipates. It takes an average of 20 seconds for SCP-1762-2 to emerge after the smoke clears. SCP-1762-2 is the collective term applied to all beings that emerge from SCP-1762-1. All instances of 1762-2 bear resemblance to various types of dragons in both Eastern and Western depictions, albeit in forms similar to that of the origami models. Analysis of SCP-1762-2 reveals that they are comprised of kami paper. After exiting SCP-1762-1, instances of SCP-1762-2 will fly together in large groups and interact playfully with any nearby personnel or each other. SCP-1762-2 vary in length from 9 to 30 centimeters. All are capable of sustained flight once they exit SCP-1762-1. They have been recorded attaining speeds of 15 kilometers per hour. The number of SCP-1762-2 varies with each opening of SCP-1762-1. The numbers ranging from 50 to over 400. After approximately 2 to 3 hours of time spent outside of SCP-1762-1, all instances of SCP-1762-2 will return and fly back to SCP-1762-1 during this time. During this time, SCP-1762-1 will once again begin emitting smoke, and instances of SCP-1762-2 will vanish after passing the rim of SCP-1762-1. Sorry, these numbers, I'm trying so hard to read them. SCP-1762-1 closes once all SCP-2 have returned to it. The next date of release is inconsistent. A message written or carved into a varying material will sometimes materialize on top of SCP-1762-1's lid. Once the box retrieves all its instances of 1762-2, attempts to send a message or recording back with -2 have provided negative results. These documents and their appropriate dates of appearances are being compiled and recorded. Addendum to 1762-1. Unredacted.
Could, if you wanted to,
SCP-17... Yeah.
you could do a little SCP-162-1 past here known as the box, and you could just say the box.
The box.
And then the dragons, if you don't want to keep reading numbers.
It's so difficult when
so
it's
just
like...
if you read that it's a 1, say the box in that spot.
Like it's 8 times in one.
I mean, that's like a very like legal and legal case kind of thing to do, is just to say hence known as, and say a designation that's not the numbers.
True. Okay, SCP-1762-1, the box, began to undergo a series of events that lasted 11 months and 28 days. These events, as well as prior incidents that led up to the beginning of the scenario, have now been classified under the title the Jabberwocky event.
Oh, 1762
this is...
could also help, yeah.
This is legalese, yeah. This is a long...
It's not too long. If you ever need me to take over for reading for a bit,
I'll let you know.
You let me know.
Okay. Document 1762-1 date obtained. Redacted 2004. This is the first recorded instance of the box opening while contained in Site Redacted. You have found us. Thank you. It's been so long since we last saw each other, friends. The peace has been upheld. The giants and the behemoths have kept their word and have not caused any trouble since you last came and gave the order. We've missed your company. How has your family been? Do you still know how to work your room? You are welcome to visit any time. Document 1762-4, date obtained 2004. It's strange to see how much our world has changed. It's even stranger to see how we now appear in this place. In fantasy, we are much bigger. Or maybe you've grown taller. Fantasy is still the same. We hope you can still visit us like you used to. Though our room was as grand as ever, it appears yours has shrunken. We do not understand. The rooms were supposed to be maintained, as was our agreement. Please restore the belief. Document 1762-6, date obtained, redacted 2005. Only 20 instances of the dragons appeared during this event. Said instances did not lift off and instead walked slowly on foot for the whole period they were out of the box. Friends, we apologize for our few numbers. We have remained in fantasy for quite some time. The others are growing impatient. We are trying to keep the peace, but please, for all of our happiness, repair the room quickly. We know you are trying. Your family is the most imaginative of us all. All is capitalized. Document 1762-14, date obtained, redacted 20 redacted. So they're not saying how long's gone between 2005 and now, or then. Along with 10 instances of the dragons appearing, 3 balls of yellowed crumpled construction paper were expelled from the box. These pieces were observed to shake violently for 5 seconds, then ceased all further movement. They were picked up by the dragons and returned to the box. The giants were foolish. Your room was not ready to accept them yet. We're sorry, friend. We hope that we can still see you, but time is growing short for our happiness. It's the way they capitalize things is always an interest to me.
Room
Document
is
1762. Room is capitalized. Them is
Happiness.
capitalized. Happiness. Previously peace has been, and then fantasy is obviously the place they're from, so it's capitalized.
Yeah.
Family is capitalized and all. It could just also be the way they've written it, but I do take note of when things are capitalized. Document 1762-15, date obtained, redacted, 20 redacted. 5 instances of SCP. 5 instances of the dragons emerged carrying said document. They immediately returned to the box after depositing it on the floor. Tensions are rising. Fantasy is becoming darker. We, the serpents, and the hybrids are furiously trying to hold them back, but the giants and the elves wish to strike and make an entrance. They say that your family has grown stupid and ignorant. We hope this untrue. It would sadden us all greatly to know that you have forgotten. Document 1762-14, date obtained, redacted, 20 redacted. A single red instance of dragon emerged from the box. Its wings were torn, and it was noticeably crumpled. It collapsed on the floor 1 minute later and did not move again. Upon its expiration, the body of the dragon rapidly unfolded and revealed a message written on the white side of the paper. War. Goodbye, friends. 2 hours later, the box opened and emitted flames that reached 2 meters in height and temperature of 1,700 Celsius. Sounds of distant roaring was heard from within the box at... How do you say military time? 2000?
2000 hours, yeah.
Okay. A large amount of torn paper pieces and paper balls were ejected from the box. Several damaged dragons were also expelled and were deemed deceased upon examination. The box continued to sporadically open and close for the next 6 weeks. During this time, it continued to emit fire as the amount of paper discharged from it steadily decreased. Matter resembling muscle and tissue was continuously expelled from the box at increasing frequencies. The box remained closed and inactive for the next 7 months. Document 1762-17, date obtained, redacted, 20 redacted. This document was discovered lying inside the interior of the box. It was written on parchment and many of the words had been blurred or stained with blood. Are you still out there, friends? We miss you dearly. Fantasy is no longer safe. Our haven, your beautiful creation, is gone. The giants are dead. The centaurs are dead. The birds have fled. We are going to bury your room. We cannot risk hurting you. This is our goodbye. Maybe one day your family can build another room. This may be a hollow hope, but we will cherish the thought. 1 hour later, the box began to shake and emit smoke for 15 minutes, after which it began to sag and collapse. Several portions of the box began to char and tear, creating small burn holes throughout. The words "Here be dragon" on the lid of the box were burned away. Document 1762-18, date obtained, redacted, 20 redacted. This is the final message obtained from SCP 1762-1. It was written in ink on a papyrus scroll, and also depicted a scene of a painted mountainous landscape filled with large trees and waterfalls. A single winged dragon can be seen in the background. It appeared to be flying away. The message is written on black ink in the bottom right-hand corner. Master says we won't see you again. We are sad. So are the remaining others. We once filled each other's heads with dreams and goals. It is so sad that we cannot share them any longer. Master says we have to go. He says that he'll make us a new fantasy. He says you cannot be part of it. We are sad. We love you. We will not forget you. We are scared. Will you forget us? Upon removal of document 1762-18, salt water began to leak from the box, and the burn marks that covered the container began to disappear. 3 minutes later, the box had been restored to its original state. The words "Here be dragon" were replaced with the words "Here were dragons." The Jabberwocky event is declared concluded with this occurrence. Addendum 3. Since the end of Jabberwocky event, the box has shown no further anomalous properties and has been declared neutralized. The box and 3 deceased instances of the dragons now reside in researcher Yoshihiro Takanaka's office for commemorative purposes. Damn. Who the fuck forgot about their imaginary world?
Yeah.
Losers. I think of dragons every single day.
My imaginary friend as a kid was a dragon.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one. Shockingly.
I don't remember his name. I remember running around talking to him.
I used to pretend I had a ghost of a squirrel named Simon.
Maybe we'll just say it's Hazel.
Hazel. Yeah, it was Hazel.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think dragons are cool.
Yeah.
And I think about dragons every single day. I would never forget my dragons.
Mm-hmm.
If my dragons were real, I would never forget them.
Mm-hmm.
There is addendum 1762-4 update, December 31st, 2015. After nearly 8 years of inactivity, researcher Takanaka reported SCP-1762-1 began emitting purple smoke and spontaneously opened at 2300 hours. Falling to the floor, it dislodged a single chunk of crystal, later identified as amethyst, and a large leather-bound book. The contents of this book appeared to detail various species that once lived within the world of SCP-1762-2, though from what the author has written, all organisms mentioned are likely extinct. The book is now classified as 1762-BOL-1. The amethyst crystal has the following words carved into it: "One last time." After falling, SCP-1762-1 continuously emitted smoke for the next 40 minutes before ceasing all activity. Upon trying to pick up SCP-1762-1, Takanaka reported that the box proceeded to disintegrate upon touching it. Its remains are now kept in a containment capsule in his office. Takanaka, that was your dragons. I'm telling you right now.
The book, the reason it's BOL is because it's Beast of Old Letters. Of the Old Letters.
That's cool.
The first line in it, that we can't read through all of this because it's got
it's a book.
It's got a full dedication of like each of the types of creatures that were in there, but you hold the fantasy, you hold in your hands the paper keys, the keys that can unlock fantasy, capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
When I first discovered this wondrous land, I could scarcely believe everything before me. The spiraling and floating mountains that reached so high that the rings of clouds were still below them. The great waterfalls that sprayed down from the ancient rivers that flowed that flowed through the forests with trees wise and full of knowledge, the oceans with their golden beaches and cool, lapping waves that never roared nor stormed, and the life within, such unique and wonderful creatures that walked through this fantastic world. It took years for me to gaze upon them all. Who knows? I may have had more to see. I can't see them any more, though. The land is now barren and cold, so empty and sad that even the icy ridge that lines the northern forest would offer more warmth. Everything has vanished. All the wonder gone. All the vibrant, amazing things that this world once had to offer disappeared. I still wonder where they went. I doubt I will ever know. All I do know is that I have my books, my stories, and my memories that have already begun to fade away as I grow aged and alone as an old man's mind that still believes a long-last fantasy may return. I do not think I'll live to see them come back, but I leave these stories to whomever finds them so that they can know that they did exist.
Damn, okay. All right. Okay. Just do what I do and be autistic. And just remember everything ever you thought about dragons.
Thank you for the follow, Hudson Hornet. That's from Cars,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe.
I think Hudson Hornet, that's like the guy from Cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a car. It is like
Yeah,
its own
it's actually
car.
the name of the car. That's crazy. Oh shit. See, look, it shows what I know.
No, he is in Cars though.
Okay. This is referencing a different thing. His name is referencing the actual car.
It's kind of like a car in Cars being called Volkswagen. Like that's
yeah,
the
that's
equivalent.
fair.
They didn't. He just had a name that was a guy's name.
Yeah.
For me, SCP-1762 is meant to represent the death of wonder and whimsy and creativity we have as children and continue to age.
Yeah.
That, I definitely got that. This specifically hit me for a very different reason, is that I used to be a very avid fantasy writer, and I haven't wrote in 2 years, and I was like, oh man. My dragons.
Yeah. SCP is going good. We're sad
SCP
now.
is going good.
We haven't gotten spooked too much. We've gotten sad though.
Yeah.
Gotten big sad.
Sad dragons.
Sad dragon article. Wah wah wah.
Need to go sniff SCP-999.
Smell the furnaces after they've just started up.
Yep. I love that you call them furnaces.
What did you call them?
Radiators.
Radiators! Yeah, that's the term for them.
We don't have like a big thing in America.
Yeah.
So I understand it. I just think it's very cute that like you went to the next closest
I couldn't
thing.
think of the right word.
No, it's really cute
I defaulted to a vague synonym of a word that I know.
Yeah, no, it worked. It was very cute, actually. You got big sad too, don't worry, we'll be sad together, and then huff SCP-999.
God.
You know what? You know what SCP-999 might smell like to me on a different occasion? When you sniff a cat's belly. When I sniff my cat's belly. When I give them a big old whiff. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sneeze, but this is good. This is home.
Yeah, I have that, like, the smell of soup and rain, like, just in my head. Because recently I just kind of... It's more so the sounds than the smell of that one, though. Because I had a stressful day, and then we were making soup, and I just kind of stood there for a second with my eyes closed, and Hugbin went, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just enjoying the sounds, because they're making me feel safe again." And he was like, "Oh, come here, baby." And we just,
no, that's so real.
We just sat on the couch and listened.
You know, being neurodivergent is hard, but sometimes it's nice because like things like that just can offer so much comfort because it's just
Mm,
kind of ingrained in our brains.
yeah.
Like people think it's a joke when I listen to like I can genuinely come out of an autistic meltdown if I listen to the Muppets Christmas Carol. Instead of like spiral if I'm out of that moment, instead of spiraling like after the fact,
Mm,
I can just go listen to Kermit singing Christmas songs and I'm like, okay, I'm regulating myself. It
mm.
worked.
I whenever I'm like really sometimes I'll get to the point that I'm like on the brink of having a breakdown and I'm just like okay, there's recognizing myself like if I can calm down, if I can calm down, if I can calm down and then going I can't. I need to
Can't
just
do that.
like get this out. And so I will
Yeah.
purposefully go look up animatics that I know will make me cry so that
Getting
cuz
out in a
like
good way.
yeah, like I can't quite actually cry, but I feel like I need to, and so I'll just go watch things that are
Yeah.
sad so that I can cry.
Yeah, yeah, it's like managing your emotions. Like you still know you need to get that
Mm.
emotion out, but you're doing it in like a healthy way. Me,
Yeah.
usually if I'm having like a meltdown, that's a meltdown and not a just being upset. So like I will
Mhm.
try and avoid meltdowns, but yeah, when I feel like I'll watch like a fucking TikTok where it's like a sad story and I'm like, right, okay, just give me like 5 minutes to just kind of go and then I'm good.
Hmm.
Just get it out. So you need to feel emotions. Yay.
Mhm. Additionally,
Crying
crying
releases
releases
chemicals.
chemicals. Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
I like the fact that we both ended right there on the conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
we both listen, our brains are synced in a
mhm,
kind of confusing way. Mhm.
yeah.
Um I my go-to for sad animatics is to watch Nico Robin animatics that are related to
Oh,
the events of Enies Lobby. So I'll send those to you after you get there. You're really
hell yeah.
close. You're
I've
really
already
close to
got
the shit that makes me sob, even just trying to
I've
describe
got
it.
sad Nico Robin to Taylor Swift songs that are all about like,
Mm,
you know, being misunderstood and painted as a bad guy and having a bad childhood. Um
hmm.
and I'm like, "Oh, Nico Robin, I love you. You're
It's
mine now. You're my child. I know you're a grown woman, but
hmm.
I'm holding you in my arms and like a child you, I'm adopting her now. You do not bring me misfortune."
Hi Noxkin, have a lovely lurk.
Thank you for the like. Would you like to take a break real quick?
Ooh,
I
I'm
want
down to
to
take a break.
top up my tea, run some ads because we're at 2 hours now.
Yeah, we are. I'm down for a little break.
Hell yeah. And then we'll come back with some spooky stories.
Hell
Some spooky
yeah.
SCPs.
We'll actually read spooky stuff instead of sad shit.
Yeah. All silly shit. Which is funny though.
Okay.
Tea. Okay. We'll be back. We'll be back
We'll be
shortly.
back. Take care of yourself.
Ooh.
Do what you need to do. And then
Yeah,
we'll
get told.
return. Ha ha. Take care of
We're going
yourself.
to
Okay.
get you.
We're going to get you. If you don't take care of yourself.
The way we reach out so far. It's so funny.
I look like a child, like pick me up.
Pick me
Pick
up.
me up. Where's my other
Yay.
hand? Pick me
I'll get
up.
you. I'll
Come
hold
grab
you. Is
me.
this is close enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically the same green and yellow.
Okay. BRB.
We'll BRB. Okay.
See you shortly.
See you soon. Bye.
I've been having so much
Hello.
fun. Hello. I've been having so much fun doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of breath because I walked up the stairs. Oh,
Fair, 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 fair. Get to where you
I
can
was
breathe again.
I was scrolling TikToks as I brewed the kettle. And the way we talked about this before stream, about Dan and Phil, right?
Yeah.
The way I found out is that I follow a content creator who it's weird calling out. She's got the same illness as me, and she just
Mm-hmm.
posts about it, so I follow her. And
Yeah.
she posted like crazy day for Dan and Phil to go official. And then she started getting like a shit ton of hate comments from a video she posted like a few days prior to yesterday, where she was like, haha, remember that time Phil had to go to the emergency room for anal bleeding? Well, and then like it was like a joke because she had to go to A&E for
Oh.
for bleeding, you know, and
And people
everybody's
are
hating on her.
guessing that those two videos are related
People
when
are
they're
like,
not.
I can't believe you'd say that. Like they were basically saying she was saying that because Dan had said he's not a bottom, that Phil is, and that he's a bottom, and that's why he was bleeding, and not because it's that they both had medical. So I was like watching that, and I was like, why are people insane? So that was what I was doing while we were waiting for the kettle to
Jesus
boil.
Christ.
Like, damn, this girl can't live in peace.
This girl can't just exist.
She made a funny joke about a medical emergency that both her and her favorite creator had.
Yeah.
Now
Not
she's got
related to
hate comments.
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy out here. It'd be crazy out here. Oh,
Which
back
of
to
the
SCPs.
which of the spooky ones are you feeling?
Um, I don't like have a super preference to any of them. Sorry,
Hmm.
I've got like a weird heartburn there.
Hi,
Oh, it's
Trevor.
a hiccup. It's
Hello.
fine. Clever.
Hiccup has occurred. Hopefully past it.
Okay. Um, let me. I think I wrote the number wrong over here.
Hmm.
90096 is the one I meant to type, not 6. Hold on.
Oh
I
nine
think.
six.
No, that's the one that is the peanut. Hold on. Guys, what's the one that is like, ah, don't look at me?
The Shy Guy?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I was right.
Mm.
There's like, when you look up like some SCPs, sometimes it's like, how about, um, there's like 7 of the same one. I think that one would be cool to do,
Mm.
but I don't know how long he is.
Shy Guy. It's not very long.
Would you like to do one first? Because I think I gotta rush my throat a little bit more.
Sure. You want Shy Guy next?
Yeah, you can do Shy Guy. I don't know how
Sure.
it doesn't look super long, so it looks not normal. What we've been
I
doing.
mean, if you want a longer rest, we can look for a longer one. This one looks pretty short.
Okay. Oh my goodness, Trevor. Oh my goodness.
My Pluki is a snack gifted from the Feywild. You're so right. She's so tall and not related to me being short at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you for the follow, Trevor.
we love Charliie. Charlie's lovely.
Hi, hi. I'm just a
Charlie's one of
silly
my favorite
tree.
people.
Ah, you're one of my favorite people. I'm so glad we hang out twice a week now.
Me too.
That's the very long doorway one, that Hate Spawn's recommending, but that's very long. Um,
Um, is it really long? It looks like a lot of it's not really read out. I guess some of these get a bit long because it's like all these iterations, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I got
It
hiccups.
includes like uh entering commands and stuff, which
Yeah. Um, I
huh.
know from what Hezbon said, it's different levels of security access. So like
Oh,
iteration 1 has less access than iteration 6, which should have like
access to
all the
everything.
access. Yeah.
They are still each different articles. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, I'm still down for this if you need a longer rest on your throat. I know you were
Yeah.
saying you were having throat pain yesterday, so I'm down to
It's
like
just a symptom I get now
woohoo.
consistently. Yeah.
What
So
fun.
I got the throat numbing spray that I'll suck. No, I'll suck on a what's it called? A soother.
Mhm. I'm down
While
to do long one though, so you can have a little bit longer of a rest before you read another.
appreciate it so much. Oh, I love my Pluki, guys. You see how nice she is to me.
Ah, shucks. Ah,
I
ah
wanna like
dang.
scoop you into my arm and just be like, "Oh."
It's just the same thing as the last TikTok I made with the like head pats, and it's just a
Yeah.
giant woman and
I'm reaching down and picking you up and being like, "Ah." Like how I hold my you've seen how I hold my cats, right? Or I just pick them up under the arms and they dangle. I'm like,
ah,
"Oh, my
so
baby.
tiny.
She's my Pluki."
Okay, we ready?
Mhm, mhm.
Welcome to SCP Net Direct Access Terminal. Please enter command. Display access. Display special containment procedures synopsis for a given artifact. Syntax. Access SCP number clearance level. Username. Jonathan Vance. Title. Research Assistant. Site 179. Displaying SCP-2317. Clearance level 0. SCP-2317. Item number. Object class. Data expunged. Special containment procedures. SCP-2317 is to be secured at Containment Area 179 in a reinforced 3 meter by 3 meter by 3 meter containment chamber. Armed guards are to be in place at all times in order to prevent unauthorized access to the facility. Description: SCP-2317 is a wooden door and frame originally constructed as a basement door for a 19th century Massachusetts brownstone. Upon opening the door, any person stepping through the doorframe will be transported to an alternate reality. Further information on SCP-2317 is classified Level 1 Restricted or higher. Insufficient security clearance. You are attempting to access Security Level 1 confidential file. Please note that access to this file is restricted to personnel with Level 1 security clearance, and that information is further restricted to those with a need-to-know basis. If you wish to continue, please re-enter your authentication now. Item number: SCP-2317. Object Class: Keter. Special Containment Procedures Addition. All personnel
Yeah, the
assigned
blue
to...
stuff is all new. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like how they did that. Sorry, I like how they did
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna read it as addition and
Mhm, mhm.
only read those parts.
Yeah, makes sense.
All personnel assigned to SCP-2317 must rotate out for 1 month of psychological counseling after 2 months on site. Personnel assigned to SCP-2317 must undergo heavy psychological testing before cleared to enter the site. Individuals must score at least 72 points on the Milgram Obedience Examination, be unmarried, and have no offspring, and express nothing less than total loyalty to the Foundation. While on site, individuals assigned to SCP-2317 will be issued concealing helmets with integrated voice changers to protect their identity. On-site staff are not to remove said uniforms in the presence of other staff members. Off-duty hours are to be spent in the private quarters alone. A Class D personnel with a background as a convicted murderer is to be assigned to SCP-2317 each month for the purpose of carrying out Procedure 220 Calabasas. During Procedure 220 Calabasas, at least one Security Clearance 2317 staff member must monitor the procedure by camera at all times. Following the procedure, all Class D personnel must return to their holding cells, or explosive collars will be detonated.
I'm so intrigued at what the fuck this is.
I remember this one now, I think.
Like, the fact that they're not allowed to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're not allowed to be married, you're not allowed to have kids, you're not allowed to have family, you're not allowed to have love, you're not allowed to
You're
know
not allowed
anybody.
to do anything except for be wholly dedicated to SCP.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. You are attempting to access a Security Level 2 restricted file. Please note that access to this file is restricted to personnel with Level 2 security clearance, and that information further restricted to those with a need-to-know basis due to direct contact with SCP-2317. Additional info. Description: exploration of the alternate reality, SCP-2317 Prime, is limited, but the area directly accessible through SCP-2317 is a salt pan, several kilometers in radius. A circle of 7 pillars, SCP-2317-A through SCP-2317-G, are positioned in a 10-meter diameter circle, approximately 10 meters, directly in front of SCP-2317. Each pillar is approximately 1 meter in diameter and 7 meters tall, constructed of marble and engraved with a series of intricate bas reliefs. The art style of the engravings do not correspond to any known modern, historic, or prehistoric civilization. Addendum: Procedure 220 Calabasas. Procedure 220 Calabasas is a ritual to be performed at solar noon each day, defined as the moment where the sun reaches its height over SCP-2317. Performing Procedure 220 Calabasas requires the following: data expunged per order of O5 Council. Information moved to eyes-only document 2317-220 Calabasas. Access to 2317-220 Calabasas is limited to personnel with Security Clearance 3 or higher. Failure at any point to properly perform Procedure 220 Calabasas may result in an XK class end-of-world scenario. Should any mishap occur or failure occur, all personnel are to return immediately through SCP-2317, closing the door behind them. The containment chamber will be immediately locked down, and Level 2 emergency declared and reported to the O5 Council. Further instructions will be provided to on-site personnel according to Emergency Order Zachariah.
Interesting.
We're attempting to access a Security Level 3 file. Note that access to this file is restricted to personnel with Security Level 3 clearance directly in contact with SCP-2317. Continuing without proper authorization will result in disciplinary action, up to and including administration of a broad serum Class A amnestic, followed by termination of employment. Let's see. Special containment procedures. Addendum. Prior paragraph revised as follows. One staff member with security clearance for will be assigned each month as Class D personnel in order to act as an assistant to the primary celebrant. Personnel without security clearance of level 3 or higher will be told that the assistant is a Class D personnel chosen from the normal pool of Class D candidates. All persons directly involved with Procedure 220 Calabasas are to be informed of this fact. No personnel shall be authorized to assist with Procedure 220 Calabasas without first being clearly briefed that the procedure... Whoa, hold on. Briefed that the assistant is not, in fact, a Class D personnel, and should not be terminated in the events that they disobey direct orders from the guards.
So they're, like, switching it around a bit.
They've been telling lies in previous ones. Addendum 1. Procedure 220 Calabasas. Additional. 2 armed guards, 2 armed Foundation security personnel with security clearance of 3 or higher, hereafter referred to as guards. 1 Foundation personnel with security clearance of level 4, hereafter referred to as celebrant. 1 Class D personnel, as specified under Special Containment Procedures, hereafter referred to as assistant. Data expunged. 1 obsidian knife, hereafter referred to as blade. 1 silver aspergillum and aspersorium filled with at least 500 cc's of holy water, blessed by a priest of Abrahamic faith.
Okay.
Secret government agency lying to its employees? Well, I never.
No way. Uh-uh. Oh, these are like the steps of like the ritual?
These are the ritual steps. That's all the like that is what it required all, and now this is the...
Yeah, I noted it last like thingy, emergency order Zachariah. It's Zachariah being like a religious name.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's very cool, like, and the naming, like the specific naming of personnel and their roles is very interesting. Because they could have just left them as armed security, not just guards or celebrant. It's very specific words. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And then the holy water, obviously.
Yeah, that one's specifically blessed by a priest of Abrahamic faith. In particular.
Abrahamic, do they do the sins?
What do you mean?
Like the 7 deadly sins?
Like who?
People of the Abrahamic faith.
I know, think like, that Abrahamic faiths are any faiths that follow Abraham, which I think includes like both Christianity and like Islam. And it's just any of those that have ties to the descendants of Abraham.
My running theory right now is that they're containing some sort of embodiment of like a sin of some sort, which is why they're making people like the way sins are painted. They're just basic human like actions, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe the reason they want people that are like kind of a bit empty of the chance to do certain sins, I guess.
Abrahamic just covers Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. And most, but not all sects of each. Yeah.
This is my running theory.
Yeah. Do you know the whole SCP? I have heard this before. I've seen this before. I would not have been able to recite all the details of this, but I have seen this before.
I have not. I'm going in blind.
Steps of Procedure 220 Calabasas. Celebrant, guards, and assistants open SCP-2317. Step through and enter 2317 Prime. Assistant will enter first, followed by guards, followed by celebrant. Guards will, at all times, maintain situational awareness of assistant, and should be prepared to prevent escape with deadly force. Beginning with the pillar closest to and in line with SCP-2317, SCP-2317-A, Celebrant, circumambulates.
Yeah, alright. That's a word.
I think it is walking around. It's a big word for walks
Yeah.
around in a circle.
Yeah.
Circumambulates SCP-2317-A through SCP-2317-G, proceeding counterclockwise at an even and measured pace. At every other step, Celebrant will scatter holy water, using aspergillium and aspersorium in the direction of the circle's center. Upon completing one
It does mean just to walk just around something.
I thought
just like do a
so.
full circle or like a full whatever shape.
Walk in a circle specifically around a sacred object. Interesting. After completing one circumambulation of SCP-2317-A through G, Celebrant scatters holy water over the head of the assistant and recites the following phrase, redacted. Step 4. Data expunged. Step 5. Assistant then circumambulates SCP-2317-A through G in a clockwise direction, scattering the mixture of blood and holy water in the direction of the circle center. Upon completing one circumambulation of SCP-2317-A through G, Assistant walks to the center of the circle of stones and pours the remaining mixture of blood and water onto the discolored patch of salt and sand in the center, while reciting the following phrase, redacted. Step 7. All materials are gathered up, the obsidian knife is secured, and all personnel returned through SCP-2317, which is sequentially closed. Failure at any point to properly perform procedure 220 Calabasas may result in an XK class world ending scenario. Should any mishap or failure occur, all personnel are to return immediately through SCP-2317, closing the door behind them. The containment chamber will immediately lock down, and a Level 2 emergency declared and reported to the O5 Council. Further instructions will be provided to an on-site personnel according to Emergency Order Zachariah.
Step 4 is definitely slice the throat of some guy because step 5.
It's stab him in some way.
They've got blood now.
Yeah.
Blood wasn't there before, now it's there. That's creepy.
You are attempting to access a security level 4 top secret file. Please note that according to this file, that access to this file is restricted to personnel with security level 4 clearance directly in contact with SCP-2317. Continuing without proper authorization will result in disciplinary action, up to and including immediate termination of life. Information regarding your access to this file, including the date and time and location, will be reported to the Records and Information Security Administration. SCP-2317, Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Oh no. Description. Additional. SCP-2317-A through G extend 200 meters below the surface of the sand and into SCP-2317-H. SCP-2317-H is a spherical space 100 kilometers in diameter, located directly underneath SCP-2317-A through G, lined with the same stone used to construct SCP-2317-A through G. Contained within SCP-2317-H is an SCP-2317-K, hereby referred to as Entity. The following...
off the alphabet.
Yeah, we're going
Like-
real far down the alphabet. Immediate termination of life is also crazy. Hate Spawn.
Yeah. We're like top level personnel, me and you be.
We are, and we're so related to this event. I don't want to be, but I guess we're here.
Yeah. I guess we're here.
The following information has been inferred from seismic analysis and ground penetrating radar, as well as direct observation. Entity appears to be an obese, human-like creature of immense proportions. Estimated height is, if fully erect, is over 200 kilometers. Horns resembling 3 branches sprout from its head, which lacks a lower jaw. Entire body is covered in a million of overlapping plate-like scales. 7 heavy hooks are embedded in the entity's back, each one attached to a heavy steel chain connected to the lower end of one of the 7 pillars embedded in the ceiling of the chamber. At time of writing this document, 6 of the pillars or chains have been broken or damaged. Only 1 chain remains intact.
Doesn't sound very good.
Addendum, Procedure 220 Calabasas. Additional requirements. 1 live male Gallus domesticus, preferably caged.
Sorry.
To prevent complication during transport to SCP-2317 Prime, hereby referred to as Chicken.
Oh.
Step 3. Upon completing 1 circumambulation of SCP-2317A through G, Celebrant scatters holy water over the head of the assistant and recites the following phrase: 7 seals, 7 rings, 7 thrones for the Scarlet King. Step 4. Celebrant then moves to a safe distance away from the assistant, who will take the obsidian knife and use it to kill the chicken provided as sacrifice. Blood will be drained from the chicken and added to the aspersorium, then stirred to mix with the holy water already contained within.
Okay.
Upon completing 1 circumambulation of SCP-2317A through G, assistant walks to the center of the circle of stones and pours the remaining mixture of blood and water onto the discolored patch of salt and sand in the center, while reciting the following phrase: blood for the old gods, water for the new king. Addendum 23172 History. SCP-2317 was first discovered in 1922 by Data Expunged. Object was subsequently moved to what was then called Provisional Containment Area 17. Object was moved to Containment Area 179 in 1982, where it remains as of writing this article. When initially discovered, 4 of the 7 chains were broken, and 3 were intact. The breaking of the 5th chain in Redacted corresponded directly with a Redacted event in our world. The 6th chain broke in Redacted, which also coincided with much more severe Redacted event, eventually resulting in the deaths of 2 million persons. Analysis of supplemental texts retrieved at the time of containment pointed to Procedure 220 Calabasas as an effective means of maintaining containment until an effective means of repairing or attaching said chains can be discovered. Containment procedures were modified to incorporate Procedure 220 Calabasas, as records show that the sequence of Redacted events shows an exponential increase in lethality. It could be extrapolated that failure of the final chain would result in an XK class end of world scenario. For this reason, every possible effort is to be made to ensure a successful procedure of 220 Calabasas.
That's interesting.
Note: impersonating a member of the Overseer Council is punishable by immediate death. If you have entered this login information in error, you have 10 seconds to exit the vicinity before deployment of lethal visual cognito hazard. Otherwise, please enter personal authorization key phrase. Please note that failure to enter proper key phrase within 60 seconds will result in deployment of mobile task force to your location.
Oh, and it's like there's like the phrase
Oh.
they're putting in is below that.
Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their party. Because I would not stop for Delilah, Death, he kindly stopped for me. Red Sky and Morning Sailor, take warning. Interesting.
That's like
that's a famous poem. I know that poem.
Yeah, we say it all the time. Red sky at night is the shepherd's delight, and red sky in the morning is the sailor's warning.
Oh, I was
It just
thinking
means
of
like
the death kindly stopped for me part.
oh, I was talking about the red sky in the morning. Because
Mm-hmm.
it talks about when the sky's red in the morning, you're more likely to have like worse weather and like bad winds and shit. Storms.
Death, because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me is an Emily Dickinson poem.
Horseman of the Apocalypse, maybe?
It's a lot
Is
of
there a
stuff.
horse? Is there a horse here?
Suddenly,
SCP is just a
Charlie's
horse.
much more intrigued.
SCP is just a horse and it's my best friend. Yay.
Okay. I guess it looks like I get to read this whole one, because it's not like just parts of an updated thing, it's an actual new thing. Item number SCP-2317. Special Access Designation Code Nightmare Regent Red. Special Containment Procedures irrelevant. Description: SCP-2317 is a primeval entity known as the Redacted Devourer of Worlds. Name redacted intentionally. The Irakesh Codex indicates that it was captured and imprisoned by Erection mystics. I'm sorry? What's the name of them?
Erection. Erakesh?
Irakeshan. Irakeshan. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Not erection.
Irakeshan. Sorry. Mystics. Circa 1894 BCE.
I'm not laughing.
Listen, that could be read as what I said.
No, it very much could do.
Irakeshan. Ha 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 ha. An excerpt of the relevant passage follows. And then the Keshpeth led his army of 10,000 into the realm beyond the clouds, and there did they do battle with the Devourer. May his name remain forever unremembered. And then Keshpeth and his thousands did craft 7 cunning chains out of the bones of Jespetar, 7th bride of the dread Devourer. May his name remain forever unremembered. And bound him within the pearl of the Father of Oysters, he who dwells under the mirror of salt in the realm under the sea. And Keshpeth ordered that the gates of the far country be sealed forever, lest the dread Devourer, may his name remain forever unremembered, find his way back to our world. It is not clear how a 19th century societal of the Golden Arrow discovered how to create a gate to the universe Kappa Erakesh, nor their reasons for doing so. What is clear is that the damage to the hold on, let me reset.
Let me know if you need me to take over, because this is longer than I thought it was.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
It is not clear how the 19th century Society of the Golden Arrow discovered how to create a gate to Universe Kappa Erikesh, nor their reasons for doing so. What is clear is that the damage of the first 4 chains that bind the Devourer was accidental. By the time our founder took possession of the item following the dissolution of the Society, the organization had bankrupted itself several times over trying desperately to repair the damage caused. Projected containment profile. Indications of the final containment failure will occur at some point within the next century as of writing this article. The mean time to failure being calculated at 30 years. All efforts to repair or replace the chains have failed. All efforts to rediscover the method for creating these chains have proven fruitless. Research is currently underway to determine an alternate containment plan, but the possibility that anything can keep the Devourer from entering our universe is slim, especially as the original object used to create the chains, namely the bones and sinew of another Devourer entity, are no longer in existence. The primary threat is internal despair and panic. In order to maintain morale, a false containment procedure, Procedure 220 Calabasas, will be authorized and implemented. This false containment procedure has been given a sense of
Veracity.
Veracity, thank you. That's not a word that I knew how to read.
It's not a real word.
I knew that. I know that word in audio, but not in speaking.
Yeah.
By the following means: incorporating elements of common ritualistic magics, incorporating elements of popular religious rites, incorporating elements of other known occult organizations, incorporating elements of other known SCP procedures, incorporating references to similar but unrelated occult entities, incorporating information security regarding the elements of the procedure, appealing to the common instructional meme of effectiveness, thermonuclear weapons in destroying paranormal entities. Although completely ineffectual, the purpose of Procedure 220 Calabasas is to provide the appearance of active containment in order to allay anxiety among staff until a more permanent solution can be found. In the meantime, preparations will be made in order to ensure survival of the human race following containment failure. As most of the recommended procedures overlap with or are identical to preparations already underway with numerous other XK class scenarios, minimal additional resources are required. Approved by unanimous vote of Overseer Council on Redacted.
So it's all fake. Like all of that beforehand stuff was all even up to like the highest security level minus the literal counselors. That's crazy.
Yep. All of it's fake.
Interesting. Very interesting. Also, I have a theory on how we could chain him back up, right? Do a wedding ceremony, marrying him to 7 people, then kill the 7th one and take her bones. Because, so his 7th wife may also have been, like, a creature of, like, crazy origin kind of thing. But it was the bones of his 7th bride. The 7th bride of the Dread Devourer. I think we should marry 7 women to him, take the 7th and be like, I'm so sorry. Take her bones and make chains out of them.
Well, I think she would have to be another devourer beast.
I think they should try it first, you know?
They should just sacrifice a bunch of women to this as a possibility.
Oh no, the first 6 are fine. They can just
that's fair.
Leave, you know?
Yeah.
Because if they don't consummate, then but it's bride, not wife. It's the
True.
seventh bride, so they don't even have to go through with it. Just line him up 7 times.
She's got good ideas. She's got some
I got good
concepts.
ideas. Yeah.
This is my Pookie Charlie.
Hi. 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 I'm a tree. Those pointy ears.
True, true,
Click and
true.
follow. Yay.
Judging from the fact they've got a whole ass 220 Calabasas procedure, I'm betting they've tried that.
Okay, but what if they didn't though? Right?
I mean, we don't have the details of what all they've tried.
I think they've tried.
They've definitely tried a lot of things. For them to be like, yeah, we should do this one.
I bet they were like, no, she has to be a world devourer. I don't know. Like, find the tiniest planet ever, make her eat it, and then like, I feel like maybe there's some technically, you know.
What if people do get more powerful if they eat rocks that float in space? Have we tried?
Yeah.
We tried feeding space rocks to people?
But you want to eat a meteor with me?
Hell yeah. Let's try it. Maybe we'll become world devourers and we'll be scary.
Fucking rocks.
That one is very cool. Thank you for the recommendation. It was actually on our list of possibilities already.
It was, yeah. But the fact that it's just like a door to nowhere and it's actually a door to this place. Also the visuals of him being like strung up by hooks in his back.
It's very like the villain in Kung Fu Panda in my mind.
Yeah. And then they reference other SCPs, right, in this fake ritual as well.
Yeah, to make it seem more real.
Better than the onion. I bet it does taste better than the onion. A meteor.
It might.
I think Pizza Hut does like a meaty pizza called the Meteor.
That's pretty.
Where they just
pretty
full
cute.
of meat.
Oh, I hiccuped. I hiccuped and it hurt my chest.
I'm pretty sure the original 220 Calabasas has no chicken, but was very violent to pregnant women. See that, like, being a thing, and then just realizing, hey, a chicken will do.
Yeah.
To go to? Hell yeah, I don't eat meat, so I only know it because my one of my siblings had worked at Pizza Hut for a little bit, and they got really pissed off about like another company using the same name. It's like weirdly brand loyal to them. It's like it's their trademark name, and I'm like, okay, all right. Oh, that was a good one.
It was. It's very good. That's usually one of the. I see people have that be one of their first ones that they do whenever they do SCP reads, because it's just a very interesting one to figure out how you do in audio format.
Yeah. Also, I appreciate that they put like the new information in the blue, so you don't have to like constantly look over it.
Yeah, though there were some things that were new information that weren't in blue, which was interesting.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
But very interesting. Very interesting.
Your first SCP was the sentient sea slug? I think you were...
Is the immortal snail an SCP?
I have no idea what my first SCP was, Smiley. I think the immortal snail has an SCP? I think so. Even if it's not an official one, there's probably an article written. Probably.
To him in the picture.
Like the World Devourer is the Scarlet King. I think that's the point of what they were implying. They were fake. Yeah, the like lower tiers refer to him as refer to relation of the Scarlet King.
They're both world-ending ones, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, from what we found from reading the one we read, it seems like everything up until the very final iteration 6, which is Overseer Council, all of that's fake. All of that is bullshit that they've been kind of pretending that it's fine.
Yeah, because it's not containable at all.
It's not, and it's just getting worse. I wonder what the events that happen when its chains broke. I was thinking, like, I was still on, like, the mindset of, like, it being a horseman of. So I was still in the religious headspace of like, oh, this is it, but that was all fake.
I
But I
remember.
thought it was gonna be like wars.
I remember the sentient sea slug. I just started reading part of it. This one's kind of funny. It's cool,
It's
but
kind of
it's
funny.
it's got a kind of funny end to it.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want me to do a creepy one and then you can do sea slug if you want?
yeah, sounds good. Do Shy Guy
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, is this shy? This is shy guy. Okay.
Oh
The
nine
0
six.
96.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
I got it. Yay. Yeah,
I
B, I'm having so much fun.
am too.
I kind of want to read creepypastas next as well, like as another time,
Yeah, yeah,
because those are
yeah.
full on stories. So,
Mhm. I
but
mean, if we
yeah,
hit the current tiers on the charity, we could put a new tier that's us reading
creepy.
creepypastas.
But we
You guys
could.
gotta hit those new tiers. You gotta
We're
donate to charity.
yeah, we're £80 away from completing all the current tiers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Can we get a posting of the Tiltify link in the chat?
oh hell yeah, let me. Pretty sure this works. Yay!
Oh, it doesn't come up for me. Oh no.
Oh no. Do you want me to just copy and paste it?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So now everyone could see it for sure. There's your Tiltify link.
Is this because I'm raising money for charity this month? For the
Mm-hmm.
Samaritans. And Bee's been eating onions with me for it.
That's true. That's true. It's awful. The onion is getting more spicy the longer it sits in the fridge,
It's
which
gotta
is
be, you gotta get a
apparent.
new one.
Apparently that's just what happens with onions, and I'm so sad.
They hate. They become hate.
They become hate.
I
Okay.
mispronounced pasta. How do you mispronounce pasta? Paista.
Paste.
Paista. Paista.
Pas
Sorry. I
paste.
got stuck in my head. Paste. Hey. Paste. No, sorry. Okay, I'll be Shy Guy now.
Okay.
Item number SCP-096. Object class, Euclid. Is it Euclid? Euclid?
Euclid.
Euclid. Object class, Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-096 is to be contained in its cell. A 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside SCP-096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detection to ensure SCP-096 presence inside the cell. Any and all photos, videos, or recordings of SCP-096's likeness are strictly forbidden without approval from Dr. Redacted and O5 Redacted. From what Historia said, O5 Redacted is like a specific council member as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Gotcha.
description. SCP-096 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. Subject shows very little muscle mass, with preliminary analysis of blood mass suggesting mild malnutrition. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigment, with no sign of any body hair. SCP-096's jaw can open up to 4 times the normal of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human, with the exception of the eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not yet known whether SCP-096 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain function and is not considered to be sapient. SCP-096 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside its cell indicating it spends most of the day pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views SCP-096's face, whether it be directly via video recording or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. SCP-096 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. Approximately 1 to 2 minutes after the first viewing, SCP-096 will begin running to the person who viewed its face, who will, from this point on, be referred to as SCP-096-1. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers an hour to redacted kilometers per hour. Okay, how fast is that bitch going? And seems to depend on distance from SCP-096-1. At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-096 process. But actual position of SCP-096-1 does not seem to affect 096's response. It seems to have an innate sense of 096-1's location. Note, this reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions. See document 096-1. That's probably a drawing of it, I assume.
Yeah.
Upon arriving at SCP-096-1's location, SCP-096 will proceed to kill and, data expunged, SCP-096-1. 100% of cases have left no trace of SCP-096-1. SCP-096 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat, data redacted. Due to the possibility of mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation secrecy and large civilian loss of life, retrieval of subject should be considered alpha priority. Dr. Redacted has also petitioned for immediate termination of SCP-096. See Interview 096-1. Order is awaiting approval. Crossed out. Termination order has been approved and is to be carried out by Dr. Redacted on Data Redacted. See Incident 096-1-A. This is between a captain and a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to take one, don't know who.
Do you have any preference to them?
No? Could
Could
be a
take the
northern
captain.
captain again. You want to be the captain?
I
I'll
mean,
be the
you can-
doctor. It's okay, I'll be the doctor. It says an audio log, but it doesn't seem to have like an actual audio log, unlike
Yeah, it's
the
not no
other
one's.
one.
Yeah, because it's like
Voice
community
acted it, yeah.
done, so
Yeah.
no one's done it. Mm-hmm.
Interviewer, Dr. Redacted. Interviewed, interviewee, Captain Redacted, former commander of Retrieval Team Zulu 9-A. Retrieval incident number 096-1-A. Begin log. Redacted time. Research area redacted.
It always sucks ass to get initial retrieval duty. You have no idea what the damn thing is capable of, besides what jacked up information the research techies can scrape up. And you're lucky if they even tell you the whole story. They told us to bag and tag, didn't tell us jack shit about not looking at the damn thing.
Could you describe the mission, please?
Yeah, sorry. We had 2 choppers, one with my team and one with backup, with Zulu 9B, and Dr. Redacted. We spotted the target about 2 clicks north of our patrol path. I'm guessing he wasn't facing our direction, else he would have taken us out then and there.
Your reports say SCP-096 didn't react to the cold. It was minus redacted.
Actually, it was minus redacted. But yes, it was butt naked and didn't so much as shiver. Anyway, we landed, approached the target, and Corporal Redacted got ready to bag it. That's when Dr. Redacted called. I turned to answer it, and that's what saved me. The target must have turned and my whole squad saw it.
That's when SCP-096 entered an agitated emotional state.
Yep.
Interviewed now pauses for a second before continuing.
Sorry, got the willies for a second.
Got the willies. Sorry. That's alright.
Yeah, well, I never saw its face. My squad did. And they paid for it up the ass.
Could you describe it a little more, please?
Yeah, it started screaming at us and crying. Not animal roaring, though. Sounded exactly like a person. Really fucking creepy. We started firing at it, and when it picked up Corporal, it ripped off his leg. God, he was screaming for our help. Fucking A. Anyway, we were blowing chunks out of the target. Round after round, didn't do jack shit. I almost lost it when it started. Him.
Jesus. That's when you ordered the use of a 84 HEDT launcher?
An anti-tank gun. Started carrying it ever since SCP Redacted got close. I've seen those tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did the same thing to the target.
There was significant damage to SCP-906. Oh, no, 096.
Didn't even fucking flinch. Kept tearing apart my squad, with half its torso gone. He draws...
It was taking damage. Sorry.
If it wasn't showing it. It must have lost all its organs, all its blood, but didn't acknowledge any of it. Its bone structure wasn't hurt at all, though. It kept tearing my squad apart.
So no actual structural damage. How many rounds would you say were fired at SCP-096?
At least 1,000. Our door gunner kept his GAU-19 on it for at least 20 seconds. 20 fucking seconds. That's 650 caliber rounds pumped into the thing. Might as well been spitting at it.
This is when Zulu 9B arrived?
Yeah, my squad was gone. Zulu 9B managed to get the bag over its head and it just sat down. We got it into a chopper and got it here. I don't know how I never saw its face. Maybe God or Buddha or whoever thought I should live, the jackass.
We've obtained an artist's depiction of SCP-096's face. Would you like to view it?
You know, after hearing the screams of my men, I don't think I want to put a face to what I heard. No, just no.
Alright, I believe we're done here. Thank you, Captain. Chairs are heard moving, and footsteps leave the room. Captain Redacted is confirmed to have left interview room 22. Let this be on record that I am formally requesting SCP-096 be terminated as soon as possible.
Oof.
End of recording.
End of recording.
Yeah, man. That's crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. Spooky.
Oh, there's a whole of a... There's, I think... What it is the attempt to... kill it. Incident 096-1-A.
Is that not what we just read?
No, this is a different thing.
Oh, of the incident. Oh, yeah. There's also, documentation of 0961 is also a separate incident. The back and forth. Who links off of this that we have yet to read?
Oh, look at that. 096-1 is...
It's not as long.
Is reading looking at, oh my god, the artistic depiction. Do you want to be D9031?
Sure.
Yeah. Documentation 096-1 of Experiment 096-1. Experiment 096-1 is headed by Dr. Dan. Purpose is to test SCP-096's ability while obtaining complete physical description of SCP-096. D9031 is a 32-year-old convicted felon and former tattoo artist. D9031 is placed inside Bathysphere?
I guess so.
Bathysphere?
Bathysphere.
303A, which is then lowered into the Tonga Trench off the coast of New Zealand. Position is approximately redacted kilometers from SCP-096's temporary containment cell at site redacted. The following was recorded via video surveillance inside Bathysphere 303-A, between it and Dr. Dan's control site on the New Zealand mainland.
Bathysphere. It's like a micro submarine.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Bathysphere 303-A reaches a final depth of 10,800 meters.
It stopped. What now?
Do you feel fine? No sickness or anything?
Oh, my ears hurt.
That should be expected. Now, on your left should be a steel container. Open it, and there'll be a manila folder holding several photographs. Open it and describe the first photo, please. Class D personnel complies. The camera is located so the photograph cannot be seen.
Nothing. It's an empty cell.
Thank you. Please set this photograph face down in the receptacle to your right and look at the next photograph.
It's the same cell, but there's a foot in it, I think.
Describe it, please.
It's pale and bony. Sort of creepy, actually.
Place the photograph in the receptacle, face down, and look at the next one.
Okay. Oh, shit!
Describe the photograph.
It's I don't know, some creepy-ass person.
Describe the photograph, please.
Hell, man, he's pale, has white eyes, and something fucked up is happening with his mouth. The hell is this thing?
At this point, approximately 13:32 Standard Time, Dr. Dan in Experiment Control is notified that SCP-096 has breached containment. The fastest path to SCP-096-1 has been cleared of civilians and other image-capturing devices, and SCP-096 is now being tracked by satellites via tracking collar. On your right, there should be another steel container. Open it.
It's a pad of paper and a pencil.
Yes. Please draw a sketch of the photograph you saw. SCP-096-1 mumbles an expletive and spends the next 20 minutes drawing a sketch of the photograph. At the time of completion, SCP-096 is confirmed to be redacted kilometers away. I keep calling it kilometers. Kilometers away from SCP-096-1.
I'm done.
Good. Place the drawing in the receptacle on your left and close the door. SCP-096-1 complies and the sketch leaves Bathysphere 303-A in a watertight buoyancy container. The other photographs are then incinerated in the onboard incinerator.
What now?
Please stand by. 40 minutes pass. SCP-096 is now confirmed to be at SCP-096-1's position and is diving. Transponder signal ends at 9,339 meters as pressure goes beyond the device's operational limits. The camera shows the bathysphere shaking slightly. From SCP-096-1's reaction, it's assumed that SCP-096 is on the hull and is visible through the viewpoint.
Oh, fuck! Shit! What is that?
Video and audio feed is cut as the hull of the bathysphere 303-A is breached. SCP-096 is recovered by Surface Recovery Team Foxtrot 303-A without incident. Sketch of SCP-096 is also recovered, and a quick test confirms no hostile reaction from 096. Sketch is sent to Experiment Control on New Zealand, while SCP-096 is moved to a permanent containment. I... That Class D is so like they just let him get murdered.
Yeah,
they
Class D are just thrown to the wolves.
Yeah,
they are.
Like, do you want the choice of dying quick or being ripped to shreds at like 10,000 meters?
Nope.
in
No. They gave him no options.
They were like,
I
okay,
guess
fuck you, dude.
They wanted to make sure that 096 got there so that they could find it again easily.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, because like I wonder if you died before it got to you, what would happen? Like, would it just stop? Would it sense you're dead and like, or does it need to like consume? Because there was like a redacted part where it seemed like it ate the people
Yeah.
a little bit. They were like, "There's no remains," and it's like, "What do you mean there's no remains?
No
What did
remains
it do with them?"
implies um
Hom.
nom.
No remains implies hom. It's so funny.
Hitespawn says it is Bathysphere. Oops.
Okay, yeah. It's weird. It's a weird name.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is more like
Ooh.
back and forth stuff. This one's a pretty long one. This is about the
This one
attempts
is.
to kill it,
Mm.
I believe.
I see.
Because it comes after the approval to terminate it. There's a way to get a picture of 096 and containment breach. Looking at it will spawns him near you. Fuck that shit, man.
Great. Fun.
Fuck that shit. I'm not. I'm not doing that.
Fun good times. Yay.
Actually, bad time forever. All right.
How are you
I wonder
feeling
if they ever
energy-wise?
I'm feeling okay. I think I could do like 1 or 2 more.
Okay. Fair. Do we
What
want...
I was wondering is if they
Mm.
ever showed the picture of him to the crocodile, the lizard,
Ooh.
and what happened. Unless he doesn't have eyes, then I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
How are you feeling energy-wise?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty nice.
I'm down for whatever.
Oh yeah. You wanna move on to a different one?
I'm down.
Hell
This
yeah.
one, the rest of this one does seem pretty long to get into all these
Yeah.
details.
A little bit.
They showed it to Crocodile. The crocodile would eat him and then be able to track people who see him. Right, it does kind of absorb powers because it absorbed the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And it absorbed
And
the
also
laughter. That's a
the
real
giggle.
bad... Yeah, that would be a real bad one for him to absorb.
Because then they wouldn't even be able to contain him well, either.
They
If,
wouldn't be able to
like...
look at him on the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad power for him to get.
There is this
They have
creepy
tried
one.
096? Ooh.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess there probably is, like, a very, like, Hazewan says, there's probably a very long list of, like, people's own, like, ideas of what happens when certain SCPs are put against it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a shorter one, SCP-4975 times up, and it's the Weird Birdman.
We can also do the sentient sea slug that Smiley
That as
suggested.
well. Yeah, do you want to do Sentient Sea Slug, and then I could like end on the creepy bird?
Sure! That sounds like a good plan.
Hell yeah.
Item number SCP-1867. Object class Anomalous organism. Sapient. Containment class Passive. Hazard rating Green. Standard containment policies. Aquatic specimen tank Small. Environment and care requirements identical to that of non-anomalous members of its species. Associated items placed in secure storage vault 16. Amenities upon request. Special containment procedures. All descriptions of anomalous persons, places, and objects made by SCP-1867 must be correlated by at least 2 other sources before resources may be allocated for further research? Research? What the fuck's a research? Description: SCP-1867 is a nudibranch of the species Nembrotha bariana, variable neon sea slug, measuring 11.7 centimeters, 4.6 inches in length. There are no physical differences between SCP-1867 and any other member of its species. SCP-1867 is sapient and capable of telepathic communication with the same range as a typical human voice. It identifies itself as Lord Theodore Thomas Blackwood, a British explorer and naturalist that speaks with terminology and style appropriate for the 19th century England. It's generally friendly and cooperative with researchers. God, Gruber, can you stop? Jesus.
Gruber, come on, dude.
Gruber, we're busy right now.
Sorry we didn't read your SCP entry.
I know. He's so upset. SCP-1867 makes repeated claims of past exploits and accomplishments, including service to the Second Opium War, expeditions to remote regions of the world, and encounters with various rare creatures and uncontacted peoples. Despite the questionable validity of many of his claims, SCP-1867 has shown in-depth knowledge of geography, zoology, botany, archaeology, anthropology, and linguistics, relating to its claimed regions of exploration, as well as more esoteric fields, such as obscure mythology, mysticism, and cryptozoology. SCP-1867 does not seem to realize, or willfully ignores, any inconsistencies in its own recollections, as well as any events or information dating after approximately 1910. When requested to give proof of its exploits, SCP-1867 provided an address near Redacted, England, claiming that it would be more than willing to donate its collection. Investigation to the address led to the cottage owned by one Miss Redacted, who claimed to be keeping the house for Lord Blackwood. Further questioning failed to reveal any details of SCP-1867's nature or origins beyond what information SCP-1867 had already provided. Miss Redacted died of heart failure 5 days after Foundation agents began investigations. Investigations of the cottage revealed an underground vault containing over 5,000 artifacts, zoological and botanical specimens, a library containing over 5,000 items, and a functioning, if outdated, laboratory. All materials within the collection were catalogued, removed, and relocated by Foundation over the course of 3 weeks. Addendum. A full listing of items recovered from SCP-1867's collection may be found in Document 1867-VL. A summary of noteworthy items is as follows: 116 unknown species of plants, 107 unknown species of insects, 28 unknown species of lizards, 23 unknown species of fish, 14 unknown species of amphibians, 12 unknown species of mammals, fossils pertaining to 8 unknown species of dinosaur, fossils pertaining to 12 unknown species of prehistoric animals, artifacts belonging to 29 unknown indigenous cultures, 35 handwritten journals containing recordings of events described by SCP-1867. Written accounts match the verbal, save variation and exaggerations on the part of SCP-1867 in retelling, and have been dated to the appropriate time period of the events described. 20 kilograms of processed opium. Collections of firearms of make and model not correlating with any known manufacturers, including 3 wide-bore muskets marked as Dr. B.T. Moth's effective particle destabilizers. These items are non-functional. Detailed globes of Mercury, Venus, Mars, and the Galilean moons, accompanied by notes detailing possible paths of surface exploration. A heavy modified 4-seat horse carriage containing instruments of unknown purpose. A note attached to the door reads, "On the Fritz, speak with Henry," in handwriting matching with the journals. Data expunged. 4 agents were killed after activation before object was destroyed. When questioned about the item, SCP-1867's response was, "I did warn you to be careful around my collection. That bloody thing nearly took my head off in walking back in 1997 when I found it." There is also a little bit of reading back and forth. Let me send you this article so you can see right at the end.
I got it up, don't worry, do not worry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
do you want to... I feel like I should be the doctor in this case, because my British accent is ass.
Okay, I'll do my best, like, freaking, Dr. Doolittle ass voice.
Okay. The following interview is dated back to Redacted 2012. Dr. Redacted. Good morning, Lord Blackwell.
Ah, good morning, Doctor. Wonderful to see you. Come in. Have yourself a seat. Now, if I remember correctly, the last time you were here, I was telling you all about the time I was captured by the Ubula tribe of the Congo.
Actually, I have some questions about that story today. Our research turned up no trace of the people. They don't seem to exist.
Of course not! There weren't any of the Ubula left after the village was attacked by the Mokele Mbembe. I still regret not being able to bag that monster when I had the chance. It is persistently elusive creature.
That's a stretch, sir. Do you have any corroborating evidence? Just to make sure that what you're saying is true. There's always a chance that your vault is filled with fakes.
Nonsense! I would never fabricate any of my work. Why, it's against the very heart of being a naturalist. While I am repeatedly amazed by your institution here, you seem to be missing the explorer's spirit. When I scaled the Himalayas in search of the monks of the Golden Mountain, did I worry about what others had to say about them? Of course not. I went and found out for myself, climbed those mountains with my own 2 hands.
You do realize you're a sea slug, right?
Boy, have you been drinking? That's utterly ridiculous. If you can't be bothered to be sensible, I have no reason to speak with you. Go get yourself a nice cup of tea and sober up. Is he like a sea slug with like the soul of a old explorer in him? Or...
Yeah, it would seem to be the case.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Did you like my voice?
I did. Your voice was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for blessing us with it.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, that was good.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking guy.
It's just a
An old-ass
guy.
guy.
It's just an old
Lord
guy.
Theodore Thomas Blackwood. Okay, man. Ugh.
Final article?
Final SCP.
Whoa.
SCP-4965. SCP. Item number SCP-4975.
7-5 or 6-5?
75.
7-5.
4975. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedure. SCP-4975 is to be contained in a standard steel containment cell. Human contact with SCP-4975 is prohibited. In the case of a containment breach, any Foundation personnel persistently hearing a rhythmic cracking noise are to isolate themselves from other people and patiently wait until SCP-4975 is put back in its containment chamber, or the cracking stops. SCP-4975 is a vaguely humanoid entity with various avian attributes, the most notable of which is its beak. Its body structure is long and thin overall, and its limbs taper off into formless extremities, lacking distinct digits. A thick, hardened skin layer covers the entirety of its body, including its beak. Its cervical vertebrae are not interconnected, and appear to be able to move independently of one another. SCP-4975 continuously rotates than one vertebrae at the time, from back to front, ending with its head in a rhythmic fashion. This produces a clicking or cracking sound with each movement. SCP-4975 only stops moving its neck in this manner when it's preparing for an attack. SCP-4975 has been observed to stalk future victims for extended periods of time before finally deciding to attack. Sometimes it's as long as 10 months or more. It kills its victims by means of its appendages, which it uses to bludgeon and tear at the victim's body. It will always eat the cadaver afterwards, and an average adult human appears to last it about 3 months. SCP-4975 is thought to be the subject of multiple folk tales from Germany, its country of origin. Evidence of SCP-4975 dates back to as far as 1538. Both written and visual artistic depictions of it have been uncovered from that time period. There were also multiple German nursery rhymes that are thought to concern SCP-4975, one of which can be found in Addendum 4975-B. Despite SCP-4975's permanent presence in its containment cell, new incidents and sightings continue to be reported from its region of origin. Investigations by Foundation operatives is currently underway. Crossed out. Investigation discontinued indefinitely. Reclassification of SCP-4975 to Kita class currently pending. See Addendum 4975-A. 4975-A. The following event log details the contents of the video captured by the body cam of one of the Foundation operatives investigating recent SCP-4975 related reports near the Black Forest, Schwarzwald, Germany. No audio recorded. Begin log 1609-2002 at 3:52. Forward. Foundation operatives are investigating Freiburg citizens who had told local law enforcement that he'd been hearing a rhythmic clicking noise for over 4 months and that someone was stalking him. The operatives have been taken him into custody and told law enforcement that he experienced paranoia and auditory hallucinations due to side effects of the chemotherapy he was receiving at the time as a cover-up. The following was recorded on the day that they had ordered the man to show them where he had last seen SCP-4975. Several armed Foundation operatives are walking in a wooded area. One can be seen talking into a handheld transceiver. A Freiburg citizen is amongst them. He appears to be out of breath and nervous, looking around frantically and clutching his arm to his chest. After a few minutes go by, he freezes in place. He says something and points towards a tree. Some of the operatives turn to see what he's looking at. They appear confused. There is nothing behind the tree visible on camera. The man seems to panic and stumbles backwards, still pointing at nothing. Note, according to surveillance footage, at this exact time, SCP-4975 had stopped rotating its neck and instead was staring motionless at the southeastern corner of its containment cell. Suddenly, the local man is forcibly thrown to the ground. He's struck multiple times in the head and torso by an unseen aggressor. Several operatives fire at the presumed source of attack, but hit nothing. One attempt to grab the man and drag him away, but the large wound starts appearing on his midriff, from where he seems to be anchored. The operatives give up after attempting to move the man, only further tearing open the wounds. The operative talking to the handheld transceiver then raises his firearm and shoots the local man in the head, killing him. After a few moments, strips of flesh start to get ripped off the dead body one by one. Once the strips are completely detached from the body, they vanish. Note, at this time, SCP-4975, which had not been fed, appeared to be eating.
Ooh.
Ooh. Addendum 4975-B, an old nursery rhyme from Germany believed to be about SCP-4975. It has lost most of its rhyming scheme due to it being translated from German. And then there's this little thing. Tick-tock, the cuckoo clock ticks. Cuckoo, the bird inside sings. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. As ticks the time, so ticks your heart. May you live long as you hear its song. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Listen closely, for when it stops, the hatchling comes out of its home. Tick-tock, 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 tick. Did you hear it? Did it stop? My child, it meant your time was up.
Ooh.
Oh. Alright, man.
Ooh.
Freaky. That was actually kind of creepy.
Wow, we got one that's actually creepy? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not just ooh.
Yeah.
Scary
Ooh,
monster.
conceptually, this is scary. No, that one's actually creepy.
Yeah, if it's based off a nursery rhyme, you've got me.
Mm-hmm. Nursery rhymes are scary.
Yeah. Also, the
They're
fact
real
that like
spooky.
it rhythmically moves its head in a way that its vertebrae are detached and it's clicking as it moves its head, and it's stalking you so
Mhm.
consistently you can hear that for up to like 10 months, and then it stops and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
finally, and it starts ripping you apart.
Yeah. Ugh.
Terrifying. Ugh.
Spooky.
Spooky. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for inviting me to read SCP things with you.
Thank you for reading them with me. I've always wanted to
Yeah.
do like something like this with you anyway, so it
Mhm.
was just an added bonus.
Hee 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 hee.
Hee hee
It was
hee.
good. It was good and fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we got to be on screen together.
We did. I'm glad it
Yeah.
works. I'm really glad. I'm really
Yeah.
glad I can be on screen with you. I was very sad when it was going to be really finicky for us to do that, but now it
Mhm.
works. It works and it's
Now we can
good.
just do it. We can do it with the thing
Mhm.
we paid to do it with.
Wow.
Wow, how cool's that?
Crazy. We could even
Crazy.
if we wanted to try out in future things for us to do this more.
Yeah.
As long as they're
They
not
were
too
so
big of
cute.
programs and they kill our computer. Too big
Yeah,
of
we just play
games.
easy things, do easy
Mhm.
things.
Mhm.
You were so cute.
We are. We're just
I'm just like,
cuties.
I'm looking at like me looking down at you, you looking up. I'm like, oh,
On my little box and still being way shorter than you.
it's great. It's so
It's
good.
so
Oh my
good.
goodness.
Chat, I believe if I was on the ground, just for context, I believe I'm about here.
Mm. Let me
Um,
move it around on my whereabouts are you up to on me? I think you'd probably be um under boob height, you know.
yeah, somewhere in there.
Hat adds height.
Hat does add height. Hat is important. Hat gets included in the height, of course,
Hmm.
as it should.
It's so cute that we're just like we're so different and it's so cool.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah! Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Yipoo!
Yay!
Yippee! 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 Wah, wah, wah,
Oh,
wah,
dude, I
wah,
love you
wah,
so
wah,
much.
wah. I love
This
you
is the most
too.
fun.
Mhm. I'd be down for getting into. I don't know. We could do just like a reads thing, but maybe we could try doing like
Yeah.
like project. You could do some writing things if you would want to.
Mm.
Maybe
You never
next
got to
year
try
for
my writing
spooky
with people.
season. Mm-hmm.
I write some spooky horror.
Mm-hmm. Write some spooky horror things and do like a mini series.
Yeah, people will have to let us know if they like this and then if they want more. Smile.
Mm-hmm. Smile.
Smile. Do you like us?
Do you?
Do you like us? Say yes.
Say yes. We hang out.
We hang out every Tuesday. So you
Mm-hmm.
better
We
like us.
do. I enjoyed it. It was cool. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Maybe next
Would love
week
to
we
see
could
it.
try doing our first episode of, unless we want to wait a bit for uh today I learned something getting started up.
I do not mind.
We
We
could
could
make
do
some assets
scuffed.
first.
Yeah,
Scuffed.
we could do
Today
like
I
a
learned
scuffed
something.
one to start with. Yeah, we just hang out and
Yeah.
yap.
Mm-hmm. Just think of a couple things to
Yeah.
teach the other person.
And if someone donates
Mm-hmm.
like £100 between then and now, I guess I can make it an incentive to read creepy pastas with me.
It could be neat.
Could
Could be
be
so
neat.
neat.
You got £100 to spare? Smile.
I'm I'm glad we were able to serve as good background noise for you, Alpha
Mhm.
Omega. The
That's
only.
peak what we want from these kind of things, right?
Mhm. Mhm. I love
Be
being
a
good
nice
background
accompaniment.
noise. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Would we like to raid into someone?
I would be so down.
Mhm. Let's see who's around.
I'd be
Oh my
down to
God, there's someone named
clown.
Charlie Star alive. What the heck?
No way. Bewitchment's live? That's my that's so silly. Look at that melon head.
We could raid into Rosie.
Hell yeah. I don't know how long she's been going. She's been going as long as
She's been...
us, so like almost 4 hours.
That's fair. Don't know how much longer she plans on going.
Yeah, I'm still down to raid into Rosie. And then she can just choose who to raid after that.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a VTuber I haven't seen live in a while that's apparently back. Pandy Canes. I don't know if you remember her.
Oh, yeah.
I recently went to go check up. I think I made myself shorter than I was. Hold on, let me make my box a little bit taller.
Shrinking yourself.
Yeah. Oh, oops. Made myself big. That's not correct. But yeah, up to you which one we go with. Those are both good peeps we could raid into.
We got Art or Hollow Knight?
Art or Hollow Knight? How long has Pandy been live? Because Pandy's also been live a long time, so let's just go raid into Rosie.
I can raid and run as well. I can be like, hey, I gotta go. Love you.
Yeah, and then Rosie's not gonna care because we're like friends.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go get that raid started to get counting down. Here is raid message.
Yeah, that's our joint raid message for Star Woodsman.
So make sure to go give Rosie lots of love because we love Rosie bigly. She's so cool.
One of our favorite people.
Yeah. Had to go for a bit. Well, we'll be seeing you soon.
It's Frover.
It's Frover.
Bird was very good.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the creepiest one we read. I like the nursery rhyme ones, actually. Very cool. Dog over there coughing.
Yeah, she's okay.
When are you next live, B?
I'll be next live tomorrow, and I'm gonna do more commission work. Yeah.
I'm also next live tomorrow, later on in the day.
Yeah.
I'm playing, oh, the Friendly Neighborhood.
Oh, I'm so excited to see. What time are you streaming?
An hour after we usually start Star Witchment.
Okay.
6 p.m. BST.
Okay, I'll raid into you. I want to see that. I like.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch you play that.
Oh, my raid's about to go.
Mine is too. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.